was at it again with niggas and bitches and homies and friends and
that's how it begins.
The night started out how it normally does. Me curled up.
What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the NoNamers podcast. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been posting up shit late. The pods have been going up Saturdads.
Uh-huh.
But then not on iTunes. Those usually go on Sundays or Mondays.
Yeah.
But,
Big dick gang.
you know, shit gets hectic. So, you'll find it quicker on the YouTube. So subscribe to that. And check out our Patreon and all that shit. What else? We're joined by a guest, but first, I'm Nestor. It's like my first time doing it. I forget. I'm Nestor.
Yeah.
This is Adrian.
And Arthur.
Art's here. Last week, did we tell you that we started a campaign?
No.
Pitching money for Art's car?
Fuck you.
Yes. Today we gotta shoot the
Eat a
video. You
dick.
begging for money.
That's not even a joke, though.
That
Fuck.
shirt.
That's not even a joke, though. Fuck.
Nah, my car is fixed 100%.
We're asking for donations.
We're asking for
that.
donations.
How long though? Till when do you?
To the car.
I replaced a lot of parts on that bitch.
How much? How
The
much?
air fill sensors, the radiator, the water pump,
So you bought a new car?
fucking the tires, all 4 new tires, fucking.
I love that he's like, it has check engine, but I think it could pass the smog check.
Oh, it can pass the smog check.
Now.
I checked now it can.
Oh.
Yeah.
You ran it through the machine?
No, but I looked back at the old paperwork and it was the airflow sensors that had been
I'd be
bad.
happy if someone hits your car.
And that's what I
right now.
replaced once I took the radiator.
Someone told
Shut
us
the
it?
fuck up.
You walk outside for your shit. Just...
Fuck you.
They totaled another one.
They said it wasn't driving. That's
But
not
that
bad.
fool took off, so now you're fucked.
Nah, it's already July. We should be good.
June wasn't your month, bro.
No, I bought my car straight out, so I have just liability.
Why? It was
And my insurance is just liability and uninsured drivers. I added that one onto it.
yeah, you're living in LA, so you can't trust these fucking people. They're driving around uninsured.
You have to be uninsured.
But June wasn't your month, man. You had a lot of shit happening to you.
Crazy shit,
He
man.
tried to kill himself twice.
This would
Yeah.
cut his foot. This would fucking burn
Tweak
his...
it on the juicy bee high.
Dude, tell us a story of how you burned your hand, bro.
How I burned my hand? Still. You can
Is
still
it all
see
scarred
Oh,
up?
yeah, you can see it.
Wow.
You can see that shit.
Oh, damn.
The fool wipes with his hand.
Yeah.
Fucking give him up.
My car had been overheating. I thought I had it repaired because we changed the radiator.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was also the water pump that was fucked up. Because when I looked underneath the car, I was
leaking.
overheating, about to jump on the freeway. Luckily, there was a shell right there. I just fucking jumped on the shell. Started looking at my car. Sure enough, a pretty big leak.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, fuck, so what do I do from here? It wasn't that hot, but the sun, I was not under any shade or anything. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to fucking wait to let the car, because I had a bunch of antifreeze in the back because I had just dealt with the overheating issue.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's probably just fucking, for some reason, something's going on. I can't figure it out right now. I just need to get this fucking car back home.
Uh-huh.
So I was sitting in the car waiting. 30 minutes go by. I turn on the little...
AC?
You know, if you turn on the vehicle but not all the way, you could see
just like
the
the
status
ignition.
of the temperature of the
Yeah.
engine. And it was decent. It was like maybe a quarter of the way. And I'm like, you know what? I think I could get away with just fucking taking off the cap. If I struggle with the cap, that means there's still pressure.
Still pressure, yeah.
So I go... raise the hood. I check the top of the
Cat.
radiator hose that leads to the thing. There was some give. Apparently, it needs way more give than what I thought. So I went. It had enough give so where the cap came off
Easily?
just right, but it still had a shitload of pressure. So, because you're supposed to wait till it cools down and
You didn't open it with like a rag over it or something?
I did. That's why I only got burned like right. Well, I opened it with the fucking rag, but for some reason, like, no, what it was, I opened it with the rag,
Uh-huh.
but the rag, I took the rag off and I pulled that shit off, and sure enough, it just
When you touched it.
steam shot out from the side of the cap,
Uh-huh.
and that's what fucked me up.
The steam got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you touched it directly. I was like, yo, this
No,
dude's
no,
crazy.
no, 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 no.
dog.
It was the steam. That's why you could see like it wasn't severe burns,
My
but
way of thinking is like, don't you have AAA? If you're gonna wait 30 minutes,
yeah,
that's
but
around the time
in my
you
head,
probably-
I was like, you know what? Fuck, like, I don't want to call. I'm at a Shell. I'm like right next to the freeway. I already know the route that I need to take. Like, I could easily get there. And in my head, I'm thinking, you know what?
It's the good old Arthur
I could
double
literally.
down.
All I have to do is fucking pull to the side, and on the freeway, I'll get someone to fucking. They're more likely to get me right there. It's whatever.
The 311
Yeah.
cats, the
Yeah.
I
freeway
need
cats.
help.
So I just went for it, dog. Sure enough, I fucking opened it. Steam popped out. Fucking the antifreeze popped out.
I told Juan, imagine.
I was so pissed.
I just
Yeah, no, I
told
was
Juan,
so pissed.
Imagine that shit would have got him in the eyes. Now he's just
Oh
like,
no, I would have been fucked, dude. I would have been fucked.
I've been hilarious.
It'd be funny that who pops that little wiener who's supposed to cook, you know?
see,
we're
I'm
hungry.
Yeah, so fucking I had to wait an extra like 20 minutes
yeah.
and just basically I saw it was a huge leak and then I'm like, you know what? I had thug lifed it to the house before, so I just luckily I went in there to where the tire is at and I put water in one of the empty antifreeze things that I had. I had that. Fucking put it in filled it up, put it in the trunk, and fucking went as quick as I could, but not trying to overheat the engine. I was just like, fuck it. It's because my car wasn't. It wasn't an issue with the radiator. It was the water pump was leaking. So as soon as the engine gets hot, it shoots the hot water into the radiator, and then the radiator shoots the water back into the water pump. The water pump gets it to the engine. The water pump fucking decided that it was gonna just leak all that hot one, so nothing was coming into the engine. So it would be able to shoot all that water out, but eventually when I ran out of water, then the engine would be like, "Hey, fuck, you're out of water."
Yeah.
And I already saw it. I could get all the way to Soto without having to fill up the
So
fucking
you were going-
radiator. So I got off on Soto. I got off to the side of the road, filled it up again, waited the extra 20 minutes. This
How long
time
did it take you to get home? Fucking 3 hours?
I got home like around 5:40 something.
Well, what time did you leave work?
So this was the one
3 o'clock.
pushing a car up the
So
hill.
close to
dog.
3 hours. And you live like 5 miles away.
Something.
10 miles.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I just called the tow truck. You'd have been home in an hour.
Oh, most deaf. But I was already heated. I was like, fuck. Because I had thought I had fixed this issue,
Arthur
dog.
double down, bro.
I thought this issue was fixed. And to know that changing the radiator was just
There's nothing.
one of the... No, the radiator was
It
cracked.
was fucked?
That's the reason we misdiagnosed it. Because the radiator was cracked on the plastic.
We misdiagnosed it.
Hey, dog.
That was out there with a hammer.
You have to hammer, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, I got
I didn't have
hammered.
the hammer, bro. That's what fucked everything up.
Hey, but real quick though, let's show a little video you begging for money.
Nah, fuck you.
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we can edit the last one.
We'll just
We just need you to say car.
we'll take the audio from this of him just saying, "Me and my friends are starting a car. I've been really depressed."
Yeah, but
Damn.
fix
So
that.
but then a bunch of shit happened. Like once you started opening it
Yeah.
up, it's a bunch of shit.
And
And you were about to buy a new car. That's what I thought. I was like, why
there's
is
the
this dude,
struts
why is this for putting money into a car that he's
because
gonna
I
dump?
hadn't saved enough for it.
How much money are you willing or you want?
I wanted to save 10 grand.
And where you at
Put it
now?
all in.
Yeah, I had like 5.
Halfway.
Where you
but
at now though?
I have to. Well, with the repairs, I'm like
Back to square one.
Yeah,
And the switch.
you have to switch sometimes.
You've
Switch
been,
lanes,
you've been
dog.
so good with not fucking like letting.
Dude, because of all the bad luck, I was like, "Fuck it, we gotta switch things up, bro." It changed the karma, changed everything. It's just fucking
Hey, one for them, one for me.
Now,
dog.
Yeah.
someone told your car before you're gonna have to use the rest.
fuck.
I'm telling you,
'Cause I was Ubering
was the
it
last
for-
one to come in the house, so I know what happened. But you know your shit got fucked.
Fuck, that would suck.
It's gonna suck.
Yeah, but basically that's what I spent doing time. On Sunday, I
I'm
changed.
believing it now. I'm just kind of like, It's gonna be interesting when after the show we hear Arthur screaming outside.
He's gonna think it was me, but it wasn't me.
I just need you to.
I swear to God,
I wouldn't do that to the rental.
that's the rental. I can't fucking ding it, man.
We can't transformer it.
Yeah, no.
Yo, so we couldn't tell the story because we just talked about how you wanted to buy a car.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago when you came, afterwards we all go celebrate Father's Day. Shakey's, I think we mentioned it.
Yeah.
My dad was already drinking, and my dad for some reason every time he's bought a car he needs to be shit faced. But I already knew that he couldn't do anything because he has to go. Like both him and my mom have to go. She's the one with the better credit, I think.
What's a joint decision as well?
Well, it's a joint decision. They have a joint bank account.
Just gotta pull the trigger.
Whatever. So my dad, before we leave the Shaky, starts going like, "Hey,
because during Shaky's, he had been saying he was gonna get your sister a car.
Yeah,
he wants to get your sister.
But
a
then
car.
he's like, I want to just pull up to the dealership, and I thought, oh, as a goof, the dealership's right here.
Yeah,
because he
said
he
fed into it, dog. You're like, hey, which one are we getting, pops? Which one are we getting?
But I do that anyways because it's funny.
But it's like. To the point where your mom was like, "Nah, you know what? She sent your dad with us to travel because she was like, I don't want to deal with this dude right now."
Well, because she knows if she would go, he'd basically just let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's just get it. I mean, because that's what's happened before.
Yeah.
We can do it, dog. You know, you gotta believe in me, bro.
You gotta be a dreamer.
Facts.
He can say los quiero ir a ver.
I was glad I wasn't that impulsive. Just been like, fuck it, go to the dealership.
And then I told my
get it fully loaded, homie.
I told my dad, hey, Art wants to get one too. Maybe we get a better deal. We just go and get two.
Or after selling Chevy, guys.
He get a little Volt.
No, I've been looking at the Volt.
Oh, okay. Nice car, dude. I like it too.
So but like 2 years old.
So yeah, my mom's definitely like, you guys take them. So I'm not even going over there like. And then after...
Oh, you were gung-ho like, hey, so we driving by this dealership, Pop?
I was going to drive the dealership, see if he says some funny shit.
It's all for a bit.
What do you mean?
Because you know my pops, he always say some funny shit, but that's it. Turn to the right, like, take First Street home.
Yeah.
Nah, he's like, nah, pull up. I'm like, okay. And I was like, yo...
He starts putting on his mask.
They're also about to...
She could get...
They're also about to close, so I'm like, look... We're gonna look at that fool's gonna get hyped up. We've done that before.
No, what I thought was happening was that you guys were gonna just look at the vehicles that were parked.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's what I thought was happening.
But your dad beelined it to the fucking dealer. He's like, "Hey, we gonna test drive these."
The first dude that looked at him, he's like, "Yo, run my credit." I was like, "Run your credit?
Like,
what are you
crazy. Doing?" I was like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
Oh, dude, that would have been happy. You just take like 10 G's and you just pretending to call somebody. Like what?
Juan takes off to the restroom. My dad goes. He gives it one look over.
I needed to piss. First thing I did was go.
He didn't even ask to like open it up. Let's sit in it.
Nope. He's like nothing. Straight up.
He's like he went inside. He's like, yeah, run my credit. Let's get this done right now.
No, well they asked him to run the credit because he wanted to take for a test drive, and they're like, oh well, you know, we gotta get your ID and all that stuff. And he's like, you know what?
I remember him looking at that. Let's look at credit right now.
Fuck it. No, it escalated. It was like, oh, you're gonna call me on. Yeah, you're gonna call me on my ID. Let's fucking even run the credit, though. Let's show you how serious I am.
Was gonna fucking even test drive it. This fool shit face, my dad.
Juan shit face, my pop shit face.
I wasn't gonna fucking.
I could have drove it.
I would have drove it. Just start doing mad donuts in the block.
They're asking for his social, but he doesn't know it.
No, my mom knows.
Oh, he gave 7 numbers.
7 numbers, and
how
I'm
many
like,
numbers did he give?
And the guy's looking at me, and I'm like, look, it's either 9 6s or 6 9s, but it's one of them.
And he kept telling you, call your mom, find out my social.
Yeah, he kept telling me like, call your mom. She
man.
knows it. She's the keeper of the secrets.
The chamber of secrets.
I ain't trying to call
6 numbers on.
Oh, he had one less. And the guy looked at him like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah,
like,
I just bought
like it looked like he was guessing at numbers.
He was. That's what was funny about it. I was like, dude, that's like
no,
like 6
he was
numbers.
close. He was just one away.
Yeah.
No, he didn't even give the right amount of numbers.
Yeah.
No, he got it at the end.
Oh yeah. But I was there, he
I didn't
give the
even.
right
I don't
number.
think they even ran his
I
credit.
don't think they did.
No, dude, they wanted.
They
to
literally
leave.
wanted us to leave.
It's 8:30, dog. Their day's over. Unless
That's why they lagged
Nah,
it.
that guy wanted to do something.
That fool wanted to get his little
No,
commission.
he wanted to get commissioned. The first guy that they talked to is the main manager. That
The
was
main
like,
manager
what
comes
the fuck
in
are we
and he's
doing
like,
here? Like, this is obviously not gonna lead to anything.
No,
And then your dad had to double down. He was like, "Oh,
these fools had stepped away thinking we're leaving. But my
Cause
dad, because I'm like, Dad, let's go. They're taking forever. You don't even know your social. Let's go. Nah, dog. Let's stay. Let's see what they say. I want to know. I'm like, Dick, Juan did the math for you. Like, that's the
Yeah.
percentage they're gonna give you. It's about that's like $400 a month or whatever the fuck. And that
Cheap.
and that fool's like, nah. I wanna hear it from their mouths, fool.
That was
Here
for the
for the
basic
Lions
vehicle,
Den?
yeah.
And he's like,
That's what it's
hey,
worth.
call Adrian and tell that fool to bring 20 stags here for cash. fool.
No, he was like, "Oh no, it's cool. It's cool. I'll pay him like if he was the bank. That's cool. He'll give me the loan." And Nestor was like,
You were the
dude,
financer.
It's not like I'm 27. I want to get the fuck out of the
Yeah.
house.
He's like, I'll pay him the little Vig. Fool.
Like,
It's
what better deal can you get?
It's like they're paying me for the fucking roof.
Yeah. She could get.
Finally, the main manager comes in. He don't look like he's having it. Fool.
No, well, because the guy, your dad tells the guy, because the guy comes in with like an estimate for like this is what it would look like. Your dad first is like 3.9%.
Yeah,
Why the
that's way
fuck
too
am I
high.
getting 3.9%?
Yeah. And he's like, that's at the max.
The fool's like, no,
But your
this
dad
is
wasn't
just in
getting
case
that.
this is what it would look like.
Yeah.
He's like, what if I gave you 2 G's down or 5 G's down? Then he's like,
Then how much would you give me?
all
off?
right, how much would you discount if I give it to you all in cash right now?
He's giving him all these
So that's why
scenarios.
the guy went.
The Rook can't
And
really
it's
make
it's
decisions.
some nigga in a polo, a Chevy
Yeah.
Polo.
Yeah.
fool, so
Fucking fresh meat.
So he
It's
was
some-
like, "Hey,
it's-
let me get the
yeah.
manager. This might be serious." And the
he's
guy
like, well,
came
I
in.
can't give discounts. I'm not authorized. Let me go get the manager. Fool.
Yeah, that is what happened.
Oh.
He gave him like 6 scenarios. Fool.
So I'll tell you this, though. You give me your firstborn for by 2 guards.
He's like, I
It
give you
was mad
4.
bartering, dog.
I give you 4. You let me hold on to 1, but then that one I handed to
This is
someone
like
else.
feels like 30 minutes in to the
I
thing.
got here.
Bro, we were there for a
We
fucking
were there for a
minute.
fucking minute. I was like,
20 minutes.
"Holy shit!"
I'm like, Arthur looks over it. He wants to go home.
Yeah.
Tired.
well, because the bet
Juan's
had
at-
run its
Juan-
course.
Yeah.
I was like,
One was done because I kept getting calls from one.
Well, they were outside. I called them back in. I'm like, yo.
It was hot in there.
"Yeah, it was."
They weren't even fucking putting AC.
And there was there was trash everywhere. I wouldn't recommend.
Their water was hot
Calling
as
that.
fuck. Fool.
It's a trash ass
It's like a
dealership.
They
fountain.
have a good selection, though.
But
If you're a Chevy.
no, but then he's like, if I paid in full, how much you cutting off the top for? Like, what's the discount at? For?
And that was $250.
No, so then the manager comes in.
Oh yeah.
The manager's like, all right, so what are we thinking about here? He's like, what if I give it to you all right now if we pull up with a bag? For? And the manager's like, well, I could take off like $500.
Not even taxes.
Then your dad laughs for $500, dog.
My dad.
What the fuck?
If I'm giving you all cash, how's it $500?
You're gonna get your money right now, though.
Yeah.
fool.
Yeah.
And then he's like, then what are you throwing in, though? Fool? And then the guy tells him like, oh, we're gonna give you
OnStar.
5-year guarantee,
Oh,
fucking oil change, OnStar.
Oil change just started that because
mhm.
No.
Oh, and then he goes,
We had the oil change since we got it. Yes.
dude,
Facts. I'm telling you because we went.
you fools went to get your truck's oil change.
Yeah. You get 2 of them.
Oh no, this is 5 years.
No, he didn't do
Like
5 years of
maintenance
oil
plan.
change. You get 2 oil changes.
5 years
No, that's
of
what he was saying.
service.
he's saying you get 5 years of service.
Yeah, that's a new thing now.
And then he's like, and OnStar, and then Esther goes, that's trash.
And-
I just said those services are trash because
No, he said that's trash.
But you know how your brother is. He just said it. He said it like, "Huh, that's trash." And the fucking guy's like, "Hey, don't insult my product." And he got all fucking defensive and shit.
that
And
guy's
your
like,
brother
don't
was-
insult my product. I was like, what? I'm like, look, we've gotten this before. This shit is trash. You never use OnStar. You fuck
he's like,
The car's brand new, so
the
5
car's
years.
brand new, so it's like plus the fucking
The
manufacturer
dealership
gives you
warranty, yeah.
the manufacturer gives you 5 year.
he's like, I had OnStar. That shit's trash.
But does like OnStar help you like
Do what?
Take me to Starbucks?
GPS.
No,
What the
You
fuck
have it
does
on your
do?
phone. On
Starbucks.
OnStar, it used to be.
OnStar is obsolete at this point.
OnStar was like dope before you had a smartphone.
Yeah.
They could ask for directions. You could call the operator. They could open your car.
It's like a beeper at this point.
And if you got in a car accident, you could press it and then ask them to send an ambulance. But it's like, bro, you got a phone. You could do all that.
Yeah.
So instead of pressing 4 buttons, you just press 1?
Yeah. But you also got to pay him a month.
Yeah, it's
nice
a monthly
little
fee.
And I think he also
You'd
said
rather get
XM radio,
satellite
no? Or a satellite radio.
Oh no, but this was like that's trash. So don't call my shit trash. He's like I had it before. It wasn't good.
But then that fool,
And
like,
he's
but
like,
he's
yeah,
screaming
but
at
don't-
me. Fool. And these fools get up and leave at that point.
I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Like I wanted to say, these fools ain't gonna really. But
He's a Mexican cat
Yeah.
or Hispanic cat.
That fool's like don't call my
Product
trash, bro.
But I'm like, dog, I'm not even talking about the whip. Like, cause he thought I was insulting his car.
yeah.
But I was like, I'm insulting the services you're trying to offer.
What do you drive? Dog? I bet you don't drive a Chevy, piece of shit.
And then he's all like, and then he tells us that if we would buy a SUV or something that's like 50 grand or more, he could knock more off. He's like, these cars are already cheap as it is.
They make it like a truck. I would buy.
He said this one's only 20,000, so there's not much we could take off the top.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept telling Adrian, like, that should have been like, I don't want the car you want to sell. I want the car you don't want to sell. Well, that's the car I want to buy.
Like, some people don't buy those shit.
So it was a whole ordeal. That I mean,
I was like, it's just a 2% discount.
we literally
It
went.
was ridiculous, dude.
I was like, this fool, you're gonna pay all cash and get 2% discount.
That didn't even cover taxes, dog.
No.
I'm like, I'm not paying this.
Juan was doing the math. He was like, nah, it makes no sense. But my dad's drunk. Literally, we went for them about to
Then
close,
your
stayed
dad offered,
there,
like,
and then
18
got
or
into
something.
a shouting match. And then my dad's like, no. And then you know how my dad goes with this, wags a little finger at him? No,
He's
no.
like, nah, after. He's like, if you guys aren't gonna offer me a deal, for I'm out. For
Yeah, no, it's
I'm gonna take my bag and leave. For.
You pull up with the back.
And then he's like, hey, nos vieron pobres, fool. They didn't think we had the 20 on us right here, fool. and then this fool kept texting Adrian, hey, pull up with the zip, fool. Pull up with the whole bag, fool.
It's in the market. It's not in the fucking thing.
Offer them stocks, fool.
Show with printouts, bro. This is what I can liquidate, bro. Right now.
But, I mean,
But your dad just was like,
it,
they thought we were poor. They thought we weren't gonna do shit. For I just
Yeah.
wanted them to know we can though. For.
Mm-hmm.
It was out of principle. For.
It was out of principle. That's why it lasted so
it
long.
began, yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
I just like that he went. What if I give it to you all right now though? For. What if I pay it in cash though? For.
would have been hype if he pretended to pull out what if I give it to you? Right? You know, like he's pulling out a gun. Just see the reaction.
No, I just could. Someone with a backpack, he's gonna show a bunch of bills.
Like Juan goes,
You show up.
Juan goes to the truck and comes back with a gym bag. I was like, what if
No.
I give it to you all cash? And he opens it.
It's
fool?
Arthur, because people would expect it from fucking Juan, because the big dude, he's protecting it with little Arthur.
Oh no,
Bro, I had 20 G's the other day. Like, it's like
20 G's cash?
It's like that big. It's not that much.
That's
You
not-
don't need a fucking duffel bag, dog. It's like,
Oh, you,
It's for the theatrics though. For you get 20 G's, but all singles. Fool.
All singles, bro. You get a fucking
yeah,
jail.
count them. Count them.
Count them.
You hit the little Supreme gun and you're shooting at him.
I mean, the Cruiser's not a bad car. But
Shit. So we went from talking to someone who wanted to get a car, someone who berated the people selling cars, to Felipe who just bought a car. What do you have? Like 2 months with it? Did we even say that you were here? I don't think we've ever introduced you. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Felipe, Fozzie,
Flip mode files.
Flip mode.
Flip mode.
yeah, man. I probably have like a little bit, almost about a month with it.
With the Tesla, right?
Yeah.
Series 3?
Damn, that's
Yeah,
fucking
Model
high,
3.
dog. Low
Did you
key.
bring it?
Yeah.
So
it's
sorry,
it's
fool.
outside.
Take a little ride.
Someone hit that too.
People.
There's niggas that are hating on this block right now.
That was out of
started
spite.
taking
though.
the cars.
That rental took a real quick turn.
There's haters out
She
here.
could get.
Have you had people who like let me get a ride?
Right, man.
what do you
Yeah, dog.
Well, a lot of people don't really see Teslas like that.
Oh, I thought like a Heine for just supposed to, hey, let me get a ride. That's a sale.
Hey,
bro.
are
I've
you
been set up
insured?
before,
Wait, what the fuck is it?
With survival.
Survival. I can't take that.
Oh,
ride.
cops haven't given you shit about not having to play in the front?
Nah.
Nah.
Not yet.
Do they do that?
Okay,
for
yeah.
two
They'll
Teslas?
give you shit for not having the. You're supposed to have front plates.
I haven't even put my plates. I got them in the mail, but I haven't put them on.
They sell some stuff where you could put it into the hood, and it kind of blends into the thing, so you could. Oh, it's removable front plates.
The hood?
Yeah, that's what my pops had for his the Beamer for a while.
Yeah. No, I saw a piece like you could put it on the vents at the bottom, like all the way at the bottom by the bumper.
But won't that shit scrape every time you go into places? It's
No,
already low as fuck.
It's good, but I'm like, yo, that shit's like $100. Like, fuck all that. I'm gonna ride it out to like 2019 before I put plates on that shit.
See, they give you a ticket.
Or until they give you a ticket, because that's the thing. That's why my dad had to get his shit. Because the cops pulled him over. They're like, "Hey, dude, we'll give you a warning." And then I think a week later he got the ticket because they had him in the system as he's been given a warning or some shit.
The little fix it.
Yep.
So how you enjoying your Tesla, dog?
It's just dope, fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
Does it feel like an upgrade from any car you've ever had?
well, I mean, I've only really had my Civic, but just
So it's definitely an upgrade.
it just driving an EV.
Dog, you had a fucking Coupe de Ville, no? You had that. You had a pimp
Monte
car.
Carlo.
No, Monte Carlo.
This was Pablo's for Prestal.
Yeah.
You never got to drive that one?
Yeah, that was my.
That was
first
his
car.
high school car, right?
Yeah, I drove it for a couple of months, and then I drove the Camry.
I can't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, you did, and then you didn't have a blue van, no? You never got to. That's the shit you get into. Like those vans are the
how
ones
I
you
learned how to drive.
That's a little fucking fuck van, boy.
Those vans are the ones you get into trouble with. Those vans. But the Monte Carlo, that shit was a pimp car. Like, it was a little Lancha, but that shit probably wasted a dick load of gas. But that shit looked dope.
At the time,
It's the one from Training Day, the black one, the one he
Yeah.
has. It had bullet holes and everything, bro.
Got shot at. It.
Yeah.
Back
Damn.
at City View.
So the Tesla's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. It just feels weird not having to go to a gas station.
That's what's up.
I don't. But I mean, you still gotta charge.
Did you put a station at your house, or are you
Just a
gonna
regular power outlet.
just a regular
for now.
power outlet for now?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But doesn't that like fuck up your breaker? Because all the
Why?
wouldn't it not fuck it up? But doesn't it like pop it since
Load it?
it's like
No.
yeah no?
Like I have actual like. The electricity at my house is done right, fool. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
We didn't have no like drunk beaner fucking. the wino at the fucking liquor store
That's
coming and
fine, bro.
install it, bro.
the electricity from your neighbor, homie.
That'd be high. I'll get it from the school, dog. I'm gonna
From the school?
Hey, fags.
Fags.
We run a fucking thing to the top and it's connected to the school. How
You
was
just need to
it?
get a little job as a custodian there, dog.
Hey, we know the custodian.
Start digging a tunnel.
Yeah.
Jacinto was the custodian here for like
For
a
a
few
minute,
months.
he said for a few months.
And that fool's like, hey, they're looking good though. Fool. You know what I mean? They're looking right for the picking.
You just
That
give
was a
him.
janitor?
He was. He's not no more.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I think he's in Mexico now though. He took off for
You
vacation.
got deported or what?
Nah. He likes to go out there to party.
That was a second family out there.
I mean, I asked him point blank, you got something out there? That fool's like, I just like to party over there. I was like, all right.
Cheaper, that's cheaper.
Yeah, dude. If a dollar,
$1 20 pesos, so shit, you could stretch it out,
ridiculous.
You could live like a king on a janitor salary.
So we fucking went and like a.
Yeah, you can though. Fool. It's dirt cheap over there.
That fool's got like 3 jobs. It's not like, so that fool just probably just put up a little nest egg and takes off.
That was cleaning glass. Fool. That was racking it up.
Comes back and then does the same thing, goes back.
That's what's up.
I think he's just over there telling chicks he's gonna give them the green card. Fool. I'm gonna take you over there legally,
Green
bro.
cards for V cards.
He's just swiping them, fool.
Hey, dog, it happens. We've all been there, right?
That's facts though.
So I can get off.
What else is new, Felipe? I feel like not much is happening with you.
Nah, man, nothing. We're just working, dog.
That's it.
That's it.
No
Fool. There's no major news for no major life change. Fool.
I just purchased a $56,000 car.
She could
That's-
get.
That's everything, or like.
Out the door, financed everything. It was 62.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm.
I thought so. I was like, damn, 56. It's still too much for my fucking taste.
Well, there's supposed to be a $35,000 model, but
Yeah, but I don't.
I mean, I got the upgrades on that 35.
Yeah, might as well.
well, they're saying they're not even doing the one with the smaller battery
No, they're
right
not.
now.
They have to
But
produce
like
all
now, like realizing the driving that I do and back and forth, that long range kicks in. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we could go to Vegas on that one battery.
Ooh, that's an invitation.
I feel like you're saying
If I ever heard one.
What can we drink in there though, dog? Because you know I like to get sauce.
Hey, autopilot, bro.
Shut up. It has autopilot?
Yeah.
So you just type in Vegas and it'll just do it?
No, fool, this is not Tron or like.
How do you
fly though, dog?
This was a picture and the Black Eyed Peas come out, dog. Futuristic.
Well, how does the autopilot work? Have you done the auto?
like
Because
a-
I've been in
no.
it with you.
I'm a be.
Yeah. It's a glorified cruise control.
But it like it if you're moving out in and out the lane, it like warns you and
No, but it warns you already.
stuff like that.
It
It-
stays in the lane.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The sensors stay in the lane.
So like,
His car, while he's driving it, his car knows all his surroundings. It's showing him cars next to him, people, dogs, shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I've never been in it when it's just literally driving itself.
Can it just literally drive?
Can it drive itself? Is that what self-driving is? Like, where you're not even touching the steering wheel?
I think it's
I've done
assisted
it with
driving.
you in the car.
I didn't even notice, bro.
Breathing hit really heavy, dog.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take
this
this
fool. And
food.
we went up, what was that street right there? Went uphill.
Oh,
By
the
CHP.
yeah.
The excitement came
Yeah, we
over.
went up that hill. That shit still cranked. Bro.
Nah, that
It's
fool
fucking
punched it, and you
badass.
you feel that shit. Like, you feel the torque. Like, oh fuck, it does got balls, B.
I don't know.
So I was just
Are
like,
you afraid that it's like such a new car that all the like kinks that comes with it?
No.
No.
I, you know what? Just the track record for Tesla, like they're on it. Like I mean, it's cutting technology. Like
Well, it's a new vehicle. You're not gonna see any issues like till 5 years down the road. Hopefully,
Unless some nigga hits him.
Yeah, that's the thing though. What happens
Unless
if
you
get
have a
into
hater,
fucking
yeah.
car accident?
there's no like going to pick your parts for Teslas.
no. That's going straight
Is
to
it?
dealership.
I'm saying there is no pick your parts.
I
is
mean,
it?
you pretty much order like the parts. Like there's a lot of people who flip Teslas. Like
Yeah.
they'll like say they buy them on Craigslist or they buy them on Auto Trader, which are like, let's say like Hurricane, I don't know, whatever happened in Texas or something, and they're flooded. They'll buy those or crashed or whatever, and they'll
then
buy the
just
parts from
flip
China
parts.
or from wherever, and they'll fix them and sell them or
Like
use 'em.
aftermarket for Tesla?
Yeah,
Yeah, they have that.
it's like any other
A car.
car company.
It's like any new vehicle.
Yeah.
It's just they charge you a little bit more.
So you bought a $62,000 car, but the bigger investment, the $1 million investment's coming. You're having it. They say that in your lifetime, no, like when you have a kid, it costs you around $1 million.
Who's having a kid?
Yeah, dog.
I mean, I don't know
You
if
want
he
to
does.
share something with them?
She
gonna
can
be
I
get
feel
out.
like I'm outing you for.
Oh yeah, you're trying as fuck to.
I didn't know it was off
There's
limits.
no
It's
beating
like-
around the bush. It just keeps going and going until eventually it's
Tell me,
out.
dog.
I mean, like, you're gonna be a dad, dog. Listen, you know what I mean? Come on.
What happens?
Subtle.
What's gonna happen? though?
Don't worry, the invitation's in the mail.
Oh fuck.
Aren't you going, right? Have
When
you got
is it? Saturday?
Yeah, you got your present?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, you get a broken radiator.
A broken radiator. and a
She's
broken
gonna
motor.
use it eventually, huh?
Yeah.
She fixes a tiburón. That's her car.
Some shop manuals.
So what's up? Is Adrian gonna be the Godfather or not? He hasn't bought a present yet until he knows how big he has to go or not. So like, if I'm not, he's like, if I'm not the
A chain?
Godfather, I
I'm
don't
the
know.
Godfather. We'll get a chain.
Chain.
One crying though, for the little Jeezy just crying.
Little Yeezy.
That's what I was gonna
Go
get.
to.
What?
Renee's kids, little Yeezys. That's what I'm getting, Joaquin. No facts. I already looked them up. I found some for good
This is what he
price.
told me the other day.
Who's the most recent guy I know
Yeezys,
got killed on the streets? That's this dude.
Somebody love Baby Yeezys, man.
Why would the Baby Yeezys would be hype?
You know how fast babies grow, right?
Yeah, but she gets to stun them and kill all them other babies
For the gram or what?
for a solid 2-3
This
months.
one expensive ass fucking Instagram picture.
They're not, no, baby Yeezys are like $150
I don't know, dude. I don't
for the
don't
gram.
I'm
How
I think
expensive it is compared to how much baby clothes
Baby clothes are because they're so turnover rate is huge.
Right, a bunch of onesies and like dress. Oh, well, he's a dude, so like
Gucci onesie and little Yeezys.
like a bunch of onesies.
That's what I'm getting.
It's
Sandals.
okay. One Yeezy, one pair of Yeezys though,
You just-
unforgettable.
Is it just that you want to claim you bought someone Yeezys?
Yeah.
When he's going up, he's like, "Don't
So
forget."
it's really a gift for you.
Yo, Neto got you them Yeezys.
Trevor,
back
fucking
in the day.
forget. I'm the first person to get you Yeezys.
Where your fucking Yeezys at? They don't fit me no more, dog. I'll wear them, dog.
They do on your tech decks.
On his finger.
He's just wearing on his fingers.
Just wants to buy them fake Yeezys.
Fugazi Yeezys. Fool. Swap me Yeezys for like
Swap
it's
me
a baby
Yeezys?
for the light ups. Huh?
That light up
Oh
was
my
sick.
god.
Did we tell a story about some fools were like using the light up Yeezys at a concert?
Nah,
Like instead of raising his cell phone, he was just
Uh-huh.
he got the light up Yeezys and waving them around.
that's hype though.
We were dying, bro.
I thought that was hype.
So you're gonna be a pops. This is Mari. For you're gonna get exposed. This is your baby.
Shit,
Are you excited? You scared?
what? Who? For what?
Dave.
Damn.
He's already getting good at denying that that's not his baby. He's practicing. For
He already bought his spaceship to leave the planet. He heard it left to the planet. He's like, hey, no,
You never have to stop.
we going all the way to the moon.
There's no hoes on the move, bro. There's no
he
child
fakes
support
his
on the
own
move,
death.
bro.
Where he just puts the autopilot into the river. He just rolls out. Bleaches his hair. Fool.
That's the move to make.
And he fucking disappears into the night. Fool.
Oh my god.
Low key, when you told me, dog, it was the worst reaction ever because I was a dude that didn't believe it. I'm like, shut the fuck up, stop it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even have a good reaction. Fool. I just told him you're stupid. Fool. Stop playing with me. Fool.
You had told me months before.
Agent could hold a secret. Fool.
Yeah.
You know, you told me not to say anything. Why would I say anything?
I
I was
found
looking at
out.
Agent like,
I found out like maybe 3 hours after you had told him.
there was already a Twitter post and everything.
I came in, it's like, guess who's having a kid? I was like, what the fuck?
Brenda's got a baby, dog.
Holy shit. That shit's hilarious. You tell Nestor.
That's his food, dog.
That's Facebook, dog. Word gets out faster on Nestor, on Instagram than fucking Facebook.
You're a liar.
You're a hand delivered.
So you can't.
I'm surprised you didn't knock at my door.
It was a known whistleblower.
Stupid.
So what do you get from sharing the news? Like not just in this case, but like with any case, like
So you're admitting you're having a kid, though. I just want you to admit it, fool.
no,
You're
I
like
mean,
Drake, fool. I won't put Andy on right now, fool.
Oh my god.
Let that kid come home, though, fool.
like what is that thrill about?
He's the
Like,
same
There was
guy
no thrill.
that would see a YouTube that has no comments and he'd hit up first. He's that dude.
I've never made a comment
First?
first. Low key, you came to the house at 3 to do a pod the whole
Yeah.
next week. And like as we're chilling, I was just like, oh, you know who's trip out? Dick Felipe is having a kid.
Was it a way? I feel like it happened. The
Fuck
same
no, you
day.
think I called you? Hey, bro, when the fuck I've ever called you on the phone like, Dick? You're not gonna believe it. Felipe's having a kid. I know, wow, right?
Rip out, dog.
I feel like it was the same.
Wait, so
day,
who's
bro.
having a kid?
Flip mode follows. But that fool's not taking it.
Oh
He's,
my god.
he's gonna put on
This
the.
is just trying to find every way.
Just say it. You just keep saying it.
Every nickname.
This was trying to drink us. Huh? It's because he wants a release party, fool. Just like Drake had a little. He wants a full rollout. Fool.
No.
Plus, then you didn't even believe me either. You thought I was trolling you. Fool.
Because you're a fucking troll.
You're like, no
Half
way.
the time you introduce your cousin as a goat fucker. Like,
Not this
Mito,
one.
no, Mito, right?
Yeah.
That's the one you always introduce to everyone as a goat fucker. So how do I not think you're a fucking
Yesterday,
troll?
I was saying his cousin's like, yo, Mito had the hots for you, dog.
He's a troll, dude.
And they're like, which one? Which one? I'm like, the one that this fool's mom had a hose down at that one party.
You hosed him down.
Oh, I hosed him down?
You hosed them down.
The fool's just drunk, and you
'Cause
just
you're-
start hosing
I
him.
remember the party was
Juan's
mad
mom
at me
was like,
because it was
oh,
freezing.
My
Yeah.
mom was like, "Don't do that. He's gonna get sick."
Exactly, yeah. Everyone was
I
telling you,
don't
don't do that.
give
You're
a
like, nah,
And
fuck
And
it.
you just hosed him, bro. You just shot him with a
In the
hose.
Because
cold
it was
weather as he
freezing
was
that day.
like,
And then he was like, "Ah!"
this was a savage.
Stop
son.
it!
Remember he went to go
And
get
you were
a,
just spraying this from the face with
Yeah.
the
he
hose.
went to go get a cigarette like on your block and he fell over.
'Cause he was trying to
and
sober up. He was
passed out
really
in the
gone.
middle of the street.
No, you remember he was just laying down smoking on the floor because he couldn't get up.
Well, you can't.
I'd be concerned if that's my cousin who was having a baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's getting hosed down.
This fool was just laying down in the gutter for smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
because he couldn't get up.
He couldn't get up.
Because you don't
Yeah.
want to waste that bigger rib. I get it.
That bigger
And
it.
he was just talking to people while he's on the floor. He couldn't get up. Enough way shit though. That shit was
Yeah,
hilarious.
people fucking forget it's a hill.
Yeah.
His ankles gave out. He just went bop, bop. Oh.
Who got crossed over?
I just remember this fool's uncles were laughing, dog. Like, look at this
No,
fool.
because
over
I
here,
remember
dog.
Juan's mom was like, "Oh, you could take him to the shower or something like that." She said something to that equivalent. You're like, "No, give me the hose. We're gonna hose this
So,
dude
in
down
whose car did
now."
you go home in?
My truck, that's why I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
putting that fool in my truck all
That's
the
why
time.
he
no.
hosed them down completely with water, like
You're still gonna wet
Wetting the seats
with
No,
water
he-
instead
we
of
put
puke.
we put
in the
something
back
on the
of the
seat.
bed or what?
I if I could get away with it, Mexico style, yeah.
Good. Haun's house is not that far from my house.
No, we had to take Art. I think
I think yeah.
we had to take Art then go home. And the whole time I blasted that AC for no. No te me quedes dormido, puto. That was all drunk and shit. Like, hey, I ain't carrying your ass in, bro. You fucking better stay awake.
Yeah.
And he's just fucking shaky. Hey, can I light a cigarette in here, dog? Nah, B, there's no cigarettes in my fucking truck. Then I called you and I'm like, I called his brother, like, help me bring this fool inside.
I don't remember that shit.
No. We went to
No, it was Juan's.
You know what?
sister's 18?
15.
Something.
15.
I think 18.
No, 15, swear to God.
No, it's when we had the. Oh no, it was 15.
15.
That's right. Because 18 was when we did the bull thing.
The bull thing, yes.
Yeah.
Those were Poppy and Lucas.
And this Saturday's the 21st, so, you know,
Damn.
someone's
it's been
going to
a
get
while.
fucking bugged wild. Are you?
That's so weird. That sounded so weird.
We already told her for bring the singles.
This cat.
We already told her someone
drink
might
that
get
whole
jumped
day.
at this party.
So that's the after party.
Yep.
I'm going to the baby shower, then the homie's son's birthday, and then to my sister's birthday.
That's what's
I
up.
got a game the next time. We'll be hungover.
You're not gonna go to the game.
I pay fucking $80, dog. I'm gonna show up
You're
everything.
gonna show up everything.
$10
This
a
fool
game.
got a pick this
Yeah.
week. That fool texted us, "Dang, I got a pick."
I had a
Mhm.
good game. It's probably the best game so far. No
That's what's
touchdowns though.
No receptions?
No, I got 4 receptions.
Where's the invite though, so we can come watch this game?
Right?
Him and his girl kept saying, "Dick, people just show up and they get to play as subs. You can't be a main." I was like, "I'm good as
It's
a
the bowling
sub."
thing. It's like you can show up as a sub.
I was like, "I'll sub in. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not good for every
The
down.
smoke you have.
yeah.
I'm a good tight end for like, no one thinks I'm gonna do
No.
anything, and I
Nah,
sneak
no,
out of the
running-
back.
Running in the fucking beach is a bitch. dog.
Yeah.
I
You get
got-
mad
I
when
got
the-
beat
Yeah,
by.
yeah, but I'm a first down kind of guy. Like, just get 3 feet down and turn around and catch it.
No. It's 10 yards. It's still 10 yards.
10 yards is the first down.
It's 30.
You guys do the 400 yards?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
And then how do you guys do the markers?
They're fucking.
Cone down?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
no. There's no.
You
line
move the
and shit.
cones.
Oh,
No, the ball's the center.
They got a chain gang and everything.
Fuck.
that's what I'm thinking.
Nah,
Like,
don't
what?
say that, man.
It's like you need to get a first down. I think I got sure hands. You know what I mean? Just take 5 steps, turn around, bop. You can find me like that. Like, oh, I'll sneak right behind. Fool.
Sure hands. What are you talking about?
You don't have sure hands. What are you talking about?
You need gloves to play.
I need with gloves I throw a lot better.
Because the fucking ball sticks.
It
That's
has
why.
grip, so you can throw it one-handed.
And that's only when we
You
do
have
that
meaty
one time.
hands. You have no strength in your hands.
I got hard hands, B.
You try to clap hard and those whack. He's like the weakest hard clap
I didn't
ever.
cup them, for that's why. Fool.
I don't know. It's fun, bro. It's fucking different. I mean, I'm not gonna play
Little
it
ninny
next.
fingers over here.
I won't do it next season, but
I mean, I don't have the radius on my hands are not like wide receiver ones, but
wide receiver hands are fucking ridiculous.
I can't jump. Because the other day I tried to jump, I got like an inch off the floor.
No!
So I'm not saying like I can't do fade
Dog, that
routes.
was the funniest shit I ever.
Both legs at the same time?
No, yeah.
Or like just he picked up a leg an inch.
No, this fool
one
tried to
leg.
jump, huh? It was the funniest thing. that
My
I've seen in a
vertical's
minute.
trash, so I can't do no fade
least
routes.
the
He literally just got off the ground a little bit and said my knees buckled. And it was like, ah!
It's too much
Yeah.
weight. Fool. But you know, if 5 yards, just that, turn around, get it right here. That's good. I can't do no fade routes and I can't do no streaks.
Well,
No,
just tell him,
go
Yeah,
ahead.
but
So
like,
me and I cracked this food,
they'll
dog.
just pull the flag off you mad quick, dog.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's why I'm only a good for first downs. That's what
That's
I'm
if
saying.
the flag's spinning, fool.
No, they barely fit my head.
Nah, they could fit around his arm. He just has to wear two of them, and if one
He
of
could
them
wear
goes off.
two around the waist or three, maybe three.
Nah, if what they do for him is
They're
they
saying-
put one around.
You gotta
the
Right
arm.
here, look between
and
the
the
tits,
tits.
and the
You
and
wear
above
like
the
a
belly.
bra.
Yeah,
Oh, también.
like a skirt.
I wear fucking.
Yeah.
You're like, sir, since you're using 6 flags, you gotta pay 80 times 3 since he's using 3 of those bitches.
Unless you use the coke, then you get it.
Just wear it like Chewy, fool, like a vest.
That'd be hard.
What's it called? A banda?
Bandolier?
The
I
bandolier?
don't know.
Banda something? Whatever. All we know is Agent sucks. Hasn't caught one. If you were good, you tell us come through. I'm putting highlights.
good.
We go and we get lit. Fool.
I'm not
Debbie
good,
would have
dog.
videos.
You
Huh?
know
Right? Like,
how fucking slow I am.
it's like, hey, come through, make a highlight reel of me fucking burning these cats. Fool.
We submitted to the Rams, fool.
The submissions ain't
What would they
good.
do? This
This specialty.
just catching fucking 5-yard passes.
This was
in
catching
flag
deep
football.
balls, fool.
What the fuck? Hey, Robert Woods, fool. Line me up next to you, boy. We could be that 1-2 punch you been wanting.
You little Sammy Watkins, you got me out there.
Oh, man.
You got the blonde devil, fool.
That was the bleach carrot.
That's how much he trains, dog. He's naturally bleached by the sun.
Every Sunday, this was doing fucking Rocky montages.
You had to get their attention somehow, fool.
Just throws a little lime in the hair.
Our fucking jerseys are lime green, dog. I was like, why?
Lime green.
I
I
was like, why?
was looking out here like Sprite, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, not down.
I mean, I was like,
Watch
if we
out.
start, if we start paying
Are they
all-
Seahawks fans or what?
That's why
No,
we pay $80 for a jersey.
That's the only fucking stupid jersey that was left.
Damn.
Yeah, those are purple ones. One I don't want to say. Why can't it be purple people? Purple swag.
The Vikings, maybe? Like,
Nah.
that's the only. No, I know, but it's like a sick purple
Be
shirt.
the key lime pies, though. Fool.
Yeah.
Like, the only lime green I could think of is Seahawks.
Yeah.
And that's on a color rush. Doesn't
If you
matter.
tackle someone, you get thrown out the game.
I tackled someone, but I didn't finish off the thing. I replayed this shit up. Like,
Uh-huh.
I was right in front of me, so I bumped him. Like, oh fuck! And then he was falling, so I just ripped his. I was like, oh my bad. I got some guy was trying to like when I caught a ball, he tried to go over me. And he fucking just hit me, and I was apologizing. I was like, this is bullshit, dog. Like, there's no way you're gonna get it. Like, I'm right in front of you.
Red card, homie! Throw his ass around!
Like Jack, though. Fool. That's when you start a fight.
I'm out here.
Oh,
Give it
no, that fool was like
110%.
6'8".
Start a fight, fool.
He was like a big 6'8", like
You did
big
punch
ass
him,
black
fool.
guy. Dude, like he was big. I'm the biggest guy on our team, like the tallest one.
It's just like, my bad, here's $20.
And
I'm
then
sorry, it's
I was
liability.
on defense. I was on him, and like we were covering each other because we were the two biggest guys.
That was my fault. I got it your way.
Hey, no disrespect, my guy.
Like, Jesus, dog, who falls on me, it's over, dog.
That's big, dude.
I was
Yeah.
big.
So what's up, Felipe? What's new with you, dog? I feel like a lot of things are happening, but you won't talk about them.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs.
It's funny because
I mean, what do you want to know? I mean,
I just want to know
Yeah.
because
What's
look,
up?
I'm not even close to it.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean to it?
To a relationship, to a pussy, to ever even having a kid, to the fucking concept of a kid. So I'm just like, because it's like the
What's the
quick,
thought
like to me,
process?
like from when they told me to now, and it's almost here. It was
Like
super.
3 months, bro. Come on, bro.
But how has it affected you, Nestor?
I'm gonna be like everything's like well.
It's a huge life decision that you gotta like.
It's not for me. It's not
It's
like,
like-
oh, from now on, like I gotta pay the vig. You know what I mean?
What, you don't think that fool's gonna pull up and be like, hey, I'll have cancer, you're gonna take care of the kid? That's what you're freaking out.
What? No.
No, but how does this relate to Nestor?
No, I just want to ask, like, what's the mindset right now? Because we had Juan on right before his baby shower.
Mhm.
We asked him, "Are you nervous? Like, have you thought of the name? Like, are you excited? Are you scared? Are you gonna be in the room?" Just like shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems interesting. Like, especially with your first kid. Like, everything's new. Everything's scary. If it's your second one, you already been through. It's your third or fourth. I mean, whatever. But it's just your first
Why put him
one.
on
Like,
blast like that.
huh? It's your first kid ever. You know what I mean? Like,
Multiple kids.
when you hear about it, what was your first reaction?
Disbelief.
Did you believe it? You know, like, oh my God, what? Did you think about your future, or were you excited automatically
Of what?
about like the concept?
Okay,
of
so for example, Nestor, some girl you've been dating lets you know.
impossible.
Okay, some vato you were dating lets you know that he's adopted some kid.
Yeah,
What's your reaction to it? That's what you're asking. Like, what's your reaction to it?
happy as fuck.
You happy as fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
I always like when I think I've always wanted a family. I don't know if I'm ready mentally there. I feel like you are more than me.
Yeah.
I feel like this last few years, like I remember who you used to be and who you are now. Like kicking it with you now, you seem like a different person than who you used to be.
Like, he used to be Flip.
Yeah, it was more flip mode back in the
His
day,
nickname was Flip Mode. They used to flip that all the time, man.
and now you're just Foz. Fool. You know what I mean? You dropped the flip mode. Fool.
He's
He's
verified.
dropped the shenanigans.
He's verified hetero.
His little blue check mark. Hey, but at least he knows now that he's hetero.
I mean, and there's still,
So
of
you
course,
gotta-
you're
so you
still
gotta mess
Felipe.
around
You know what I
sometimes.
mean? You're still you.
Yeah.
But you're also a whole new different person. You think in different ways. You're moving in different ways. You bought your house. You obviously got a car. You fucking when we talk, you're thinking about like getting more money, getting another house. You're thinking about growing as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if anyone's gonna have a kid, I mean, I'm like this dude's got his head on straight. You know what I mean? Plus
Yeah.
you got like a pretty solid job. So I mean. Yeah, so he's like in a different, if they told me, I'm like, there's no fucking way. Like, look at me. I'm selling t-shirts out of the back of a van, you know what I mean? Like,
Without the van.
Without the van?
Yeah.
I mean, he's technically a man.
He wasn't lying. That's what he calls his body, the van.
The van.
Ran the van. I'm changing my store name.
That was the human van, man.
So you know what I mean? Like,
The one-man van.
just to buy diapers, I'd have to flip like 3 shirts, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a tough cinch, fool. You know what I mean?
This was equating money with shirts now.
How
many shirts is that, bro?
I'm gonna go to the movies. How many shirts I gotta
Just
sell?
haven't
Facts.
seen a shirt.
2 shirts. I just
2
bought.
shirts and half of a Titanic. So that's
Yeah.
He measures time in Titanics, funny.
And
He measures
Yeah.
money in shirts.
2.5 hours is one Titanic. No, 3 hours is one Titanic.
3 hours, yeah.
Facts. If you had every time I had to do a 6-hour shift, I would always think that damn, that's 2 Titanics, dog. Fuck.
6 hours of work.
2 Titanics. You could have watched Titanic twice.
6 hours of work, dog.
Facts.
You could have watched Jack and Rose fall in love and then go through all that twice.
It was.
So for me, it'd be
2 Titanics and
scary.
he was making
You know what I
money
mean?
an hour.
I'd be terrified because to me it'd be like a completely. I'd have to drop everything and then I get serious.
Drop everything of what? Like, what do you have to drop? What do you have in your life that you're dropping?
Like his social, his identity, like everything.
Friends,
Related.
families.
Like you just said, you'd buy Yeezys for the baby, dog. Like you would have your own.
But that's like a cool uncle thing to do.
Is
Wait,
it?
It's not. I'm not. I
Yeah.
wouldn't buy my kid. Well, I would buy my kid Yeezys. That is kind of fucking high.
Check it out for the gram.
Yeah, this fool would be one of those guys that has them all dressed.
Grandbabies?
Do you want your kid to look bucket?
No, my kid's just gonna be in diapers and a chain and his do-rag.
He's gotta keep his waves fresh. Man.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious to see your baby amongst all the other babies in the hospital. Your little guys with the do-rag.
You know he's gonna be ragged.
That's
boy.
my kid. I don't want no
You
mix
know the baby's wearing this goddamn chain.
Oh my god.
It's a heavy chain, so he don't run away.
No, so you can work on his neck. Though.
Yeah.
He'll never have neck bounce in his life.
Yo, my kid's gonna stand at the age of fucking 3 months.
You gotta buy your baby a chain that you put him on at birth, though.
I'm gonna buy him baby weights.
Bro, like
You gonna get yoked.
you have to, dog.
I don't know if you fools know this. I'm also a very selfish person. So, you know what I mean?
Nah.
So I feel like if I had a kid, I wouldn't be living my life for me anymore.
Would you still go to the movies?
Oh, facts. You know what I mean? Like,
With
I'm
the
not
kid.
gonna. No, not with the baby.
Why not?
Because I just fucking did that for Incredibles, for Jurassic Park. I wanted to sock those parents out for like I hated them. I was like, yo, like, why do these fools have the courtesy not to come opening night or like at 10? Like,
During a matinee?
no, it was like it's 10 o'clock or it's like opening night like at 7 or 8 or the midnight one. And it's like, get a fucking sitter. Like this kid, like it's scary to
They
him. It's
fucked
just
up your experience.
yeah, it's so, Star Wars. It happened. It happened. Jurassic Park. It happened. Incredibles. It's like, hey, these young parents, they can't afford a sitter, so they're bringing their kids,
Yeah.
and it sucks because that like the way it's like that shakes out because like money's tight for everyone.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, priorities. Like how he said, like, would you go to movies? Like, yeah, but I try to get a
But you could
sitter.
still go to
Or
the
go-
movies.
or go, like-
you would have to just plan around it. It'd be like, okay, we got to make sure we get aisle seats.
Or go to the
That's
noon
the
one.
first inconvenience one. Like
Go like in the morning when no one's
or
going. It's like 2-3 people.
I guess 2 weeks later when
You
the
would have
movie's
to-
Or
already
2-3 huh?
empty.
You can't fucking go on noon one on a regular.
Oh, because people got like on the weekend.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like on your weekday, like if you guys happen to have the same weekdays, that's another thing. Like
2-3 weeks, no one's watching that shit no more, right? Or fucking be like everyone else and watch it off the Cody stick. You know what I mean? That's what real broke people gotta do.
Yeah.
No, I never even thought about like that money's so tight you can't even afford a sitter.
Yes.
yeah.
So that's why people are bringing like.
You thought they were just irresponsible?
I was like, look at these pieces of shit.
But I went to the Dodger game. And I was just went by myself. I mean, sure, I had 6 beers, but I spent like $200. I'm like, how does a regular family afford it?
Oh, see, I thought of that too because I was mad at the lady. It was her.
Well, kids don't
It was
get
her,
charged.
a baby,
Babies
2
don't get
kids.
charged.
I was like, bro,
That's $50.
this bitch wasted a lot of money just to be here. And she can't even watch the fucking movie. She keeps running outside. I'm like, damn. She did it for the other kids, but I was just like,
Yeah.
she's ruining my movie. Like, I gotta keep seeing what the fuck she's up to. Like, what are you
Damn, she
doing?
ruined
Why would
Incredibles
you
for
see
me.
what she's
Well, because the baby, she'd have to keep running
about
out with the
master.
baby. fam. Nah,
I'm a grown man. How dare you ruin this movie for me?
Pixar is an adult contemporary movie.
bitch, get your life together, y'all. I'm there by myself too, you know? Nah, I wasn't, but yeah, man, I don't know. So to me, it'd be like scary, frightening, but it's just I'm not in the place he is, huh?
What?
But also I'm excited. You know, it's different. I feel like not a lot of everything changes with you, but I feel like you're a little more prepared than I would be, or I mean, any of us would be. But you're older, so you got 3 years. So ask me in 3 years if I'm still where I'm at now.
Same shit.
You know, I'm still you know what I mean? If I'm still on the same operation, if I haven't moved to drugs yet.
You haven't become a t-shirt mogul.
If I'm not sending the shirts with a little extra package on the side, then you know.
I mean, how do you prepare for a kid? There's no
No,
preparation.
You read
there
the
is no
books, huh?
preparation. No,
Have you read any books?
Even
Nah?
Nah.
Have you asked your mom, like, what was the hardest thing of having me?
that's probably where you
Why?
can get
I'm
your
not
best
pregnant.
advice.
No. Not about, like, what's, like, the worst thing that's going to happen with childbirth. Like, about raising them. Like, what's the word, like, what did I do that, like, you know what I mean, that, you know, put you on edge?
But it's different genes, dog. They ain't gonna be acting the same.
You don't think there's
Every
going to be a
kid is
little fucking
unique.
Fozzie?
Oh yeah, she's gonna have bits and pieces, but
But, I mean, like, wouldn't you ask someone who's gone through it, like, what are
But
the,
that's
like...
when the kid comes.
yeah,
that's
right now.
that's when.
Why worry about something you can't control?
Oh, well, I mean, I just takes a village for you asking your elders, the village elders, for advice. Huh?
Oh yeah,
It's just like you try to get all the elders to tell you about love and relationships because you want to know, because that's what, like, doesn't Agent ask every elder he meets for, like,
every successful guy. I want to know.
not successful. You ask them, fuck it, like you've asked that one lady, hey, how did your first marriage end though, and what fucked it up? I was like, damn, that's rude, yo.
Dude, remember Clarissa's Tia?
Uh
Oh, you weren't there. Yeah.
huh.
Remember?
Yeah.
This was just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm going through a divorce too, and then she was like, you too?
And we had to talk about it, dog.
Shut up.
I'm fucking 24. I don't have fucking facial hair. With like, it's
Yeah.
not like it's now that I fucking look beat up. And this bitch, we were talking. I talked to her about it because, hey, she needed a friend, dog.
Uh-huh.
You never know, you know what I'm saying? So no contact.
I like the angle. I like the angle.
I play angles, you know what I mean?
Ocho Cinco was active.
Yeah,
back
Just take it.
then.
You believe that shit?
She's looking half of nothing. I mean, I tell her whatever.
Hey, she wants half of my parents'
was-
house,
She
yo.
was
You
the
believe
better
that shit?
half, though.
Huh?
I mean, she's well off, though.
Hey, what you got going on later, though? Let me take a quarter of that half, though.
Make it a beer before I get angry. You know?
Before I get upset.
Yeah, no, this was weird.
Well, dude, one time, you know when I went to go get fucking tires at Danny's shop?
Yeah.
I was there waiting for then some fool rolls up on his fucking the rim of his spare, fool.
Fuck, uh-huh.
He's dragging
Holy shit!
Fucking up that
they're
ring.
changing his shit, and this fool's just tied it up. He's like some white trash nigga, fool, like this. But he's not white trash, for that fool's it's like some cholo, fool.
Uh-huh.
And that fool's like, hey, fool, bitches are crazy, huh, fool? I was like, why, fool?
My girl popped my tire.
Shut up.
He's like, I'm divorced, fool. He's like, and she be giving me shit, fool. She nagged me too much, said I gotta do this, I gotta do that, fool. She's like, but they were right, though, fool, because everything I didn't do for her, fool, I do for my new girlfriend. And she mad loves it, fool.
Yeah, being a fucking stand-up guy.
And he's like, that shit works, though, fool.
Being there for them?
Women really want just someone that's there, dog.
He's like, I give her little massages, fool, cook for a little bit,
You show up.
try a little,
You
fool.
fucking show up a flower.
He's like,
you're good.
Trip out. Fool.
He's like, trip out, fool. They love that shit, though.
Yeah, affection?
He's like, she was right, though, fool. I was like, that's why I thank her now, fool. Because everything I don't do for her, I do for all the other ones. Fool.
Dude, how the fuck did they change that tire just running that rim? Did it
And that
get
shit was
fucked?
dying. Yeah, that fool wanted to get his spare rim back, fool. He's like, what, fool?
Hey, can I get
cut
that?
the tire off that so I get the rim back? And then I could get a new little thing. They're like, dude, you're better off just buying a spare.
Yeah,
fool.
because
Like,
it's a spare. It's
it's like, it's not gonna...
Yeah.
But, I mean, can he take that rim to, like, to the people that buy metal? And
but it's
shit?
not.
Talking about spare tires, my car doesn't have a spare tire.
Shut up.
No.
So,
Yeah.
you got to tow flat.
But it has those inner tubing that can drive a couple miles, right?
I'm assuming they're like
Yeah.
run flats.
Yeah. I think
but-
that's what it has.
Wait,
probably.
but doesn't that shit have special tires? Like Tesla?
Yeah, it could go. No, it could go like 5 miles.
No, they got Tesla
off,
rims.
off a
no?
flat.
They have Tesla tires, so like, they invert and then they hover.
On some Back to the Future tip.
No, it's just the standard
we're
new
going, we don't
rims
need
that have
roads.
the inner plastic lining, so they could drive
Yeah.
for up to
10
like
miles.
like 10 miles.
But there's
300
also nothing to
miles.
hook it with, so it's all pure flatbed, right?
The only thing that like,
There's nothing
because me and my pops were like, he's like, hey, well, you know, he's looking around the car and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like,
We could
where's
sell
the
this-
spare?
Mhm.
And I'm like,
So
oh shit, you're right. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, like I don't have a spare. I don't have. All cars come with like
Yeah,
the little
At least the
jack,
donut
little
minimum.
donut
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, it doesn't even take up that much space. But where is it? So I went on their website and I looked up and I'm like, oh. But I mean, the car offers roadside assistance 24/7. At any time. So
that's probably what's the case.
So I was like, yeah, but I'm the type of guy that even though I have a tow truck service or I have
You
that,
are.
I'll fucking
You'll
jack
double
up the
down
car.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
like I've done it to my Civic. Like I'll jack it up. I'm
Yeah, you want to get the fuck out of there.
What? You have
In and out?
the zipper machine?
yeah,
the
fuck, I have the impact.
Yeah?
Yeah, the impact.
Yeah,
You're
Impact
not over here
gun?
with the fucking.
I have to do it. I have to get a little work out of it.
I do have the.
This fool puts on a NASCAR hat and jumps out. Time me!
I popped the shirt
I've
up.
done
man.
Alexis, time me!
I popped the shirt up. Hopefully people are staring. I do work out, sir.
I'm glad you know what it is.
I needed that a day after this bad day.
That's crazy. Yeah, but it probably has those tires
Yeah.
with the inner thing. But like you said, it also has the
It's an
assistance.
inconvenience, though. Like, I'm thinking if I have to wait 30, 45 minutes, I'm late to wherever I needed to.
Does it come with a
Yeah.
spare side view mirror or no? You might need that shit.
But why the Tesla of all cars? Like, you didn't want a BMW, you didn't want like.
You know what? I originally kind of wanted a Audi.
Yeah, you were talking about the Audi for a minute.
And then I just
I haven't eaten anything.
gas prices, and then I'm just looking at the future. Like, I just thought the concept of an electric vehicle to
Yeah.
me was just like, oh
It's gonna
shit.
be a dad.
I'm gonna be.
The future, bro.
You're gonna live in the future, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh when your kid's messing up your car, bro.
I didn't think about it. 'Cause she's a baby and she's carrying a little bottle. It's for you.
Fuck your leather seats, homie.
It's not like she can fit in the Civic because the Civic's a 2-door.
Yeah.
Think about that shit, dog. My Civic's a 4. If I have a kid,
But hit me, you bought that shit before you knew a kid was coming. It's not like
I mean, I wanted a 4-door vehicle regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's facts.
because if you knew a kid was coming, maybe you get a little van.
What?
No.
You look like a van dad.
Hell
Like,
nah, bro.
you look like you're gonna be a soccer
What's
dad.
that?
For like,
The John Cena or what?
like
in those movies
I feel
or
like
what?
in a few years, our Facebook events is gonna be like, come through to my kids' soccer, like
I'll be
shit.
down. I'll get
And it's like,
Yo,
hey, don't trip.
Like in
I've been to
4 or 5
those, bro.
more years.
Yeah.
Mad milfs there, bro.
Yeah.
No
It's like-
lie, dog. This shit is
No
top
worries.
Six
notch.
months out here, yeah. 6
No worries. I got the cooler. We got beers
Everybody got
and
koozies.
cigars. So yeah,
Everybody
so
got
it's like,
koozies. And, yeah.
I might or might not run onto the field.
Yeah.
Attica.
can't wait for you to be
Yo,
saying
watching little kid soccer is the best.
Cause
dog.
you're
It's
Oh,
fun.
football.
Yeah.
Football.
I haven't seen
You're gonna
football.
let your kids play football?
Oh, man. Mike, whenever I have kids, bro, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just correcting me. He's like, "Don't use that American bullshit with me. It's called
It's
football."
Football? No, don't play all
Soccer's
sports.
what assholes call it.
Really? You're not worried about the CTE and all that shit?
Well,
We all
at that
came out
age,
fine,
it's
bro.
gonna be
Flag football.
Flag football.
Well, unless they play the little dyke shit or little tyke. No, little,
What the
Freudian
fuck?
Roller
slip.
derby or what?
the little tyke. Oh, he doubled down that one. No, in middle school they had like a touch football, like the
Yeah,
the Mustangs.
Yeah.
I
But I
played,
think, I mean,
middle school. I played flag.
I think
football.
now they're moving to flag football.
They're saying like
Till,
just high school only.
Yeah, it's a high
Isn't
school.
they like you're too good to
Oh,
you're
the Pop
too
Warner stuff, right?
like, you're
Yeah.
too small to get your brain rattled, bro.
And
Yeah.
even in high school.
Even in high school, your brain's
So
still
what about
developing.
hockey?
Nah.
hockey would
Because
be dope.
because I follow the Keens and I'm like, yo, I see them like always
yeah,
promoting.
but you see those fucking teeth they got, G.
That's cool.
That's,
He's got full dental. His kid's gonna have full dental shit. He ain't worried
all
about
of
that.
them have full dental, dog, but they got the fucked up teeth. It's a badge of honor for them, dog. They don't get false, complete, like, permanent
Well,
false.
having a
is
fucking ache hurts like a bitch. I mean, having it knocked the fuck out.
Right now I have a temporary
Yeah.
crown right now.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Even having fake teeth, it takes a few days just to like get used to that mouth
Yeah.
sensation. So
Mhm.
not like those fools who lose teeth all the time just have to suck, bro.
Yeah.
It happens.
I mean, is hockey? I don't.
Nah, but soccer.
but like
dope
football,
to
there's like every
They all
play,
play
especially if
baseball.
you're a lineman.
Yeah.
The thing
Baseball-
though, like what you're
Or
saying
you
is
don't
like
hit yet.
what
Well, it's
we would
T-ball.
do if we
Oh,
were
that's true.
kids.
So no
But
one's
you
really
don't know how the
throwing,
kid's
it's-
gonna be. You don't know if he or she's gonna like that, or if that's what they're gonna do. Maybe they're into
Yeah.
books, or maybe they're into karate, or
You planning to raise a
or
nerd?
slime or something. No, I mean you can't force
No,
things
of
onto
course,
them.
of course,
No,
of
like,
course.
but
Do you think that's just not gonna force film? You're gonna watch movies.
did he
dog.
get forced to be in a fucking frutero, dog? No.
That's true. We did.
He got forced
Yeah.
into entrepreneurship, and which look at him, it's taking him places.
Hey, he got it.
You know?
He's wearing a $10 chain.
Hey, but I look like $1,000,000.
They don't know that.
Not that haircut, B.
Hey, I don't like my haircut.
That's a $7 haircut.
I want to go
Neither does
back and slap
society.
the dude up.
They were learning
But the
how to
haircut
do
matches the
haircuts?
chain, though.
Yeah.
White trash galore. Fool. No, you're right. I kept thinking like, you're like really into guns. Whenever your kid just like grows up, I don't feel safe with guns.
No,
Daddy,
they have gun
get rid of the
laws.
guns, bro. I don't like guns. And she starts crying constantly.
She'll be
She's
used
like-
to it.
Huh?
She'll be used to it.
He said she's got her own mind. She doesn't like guns. She hears about it on the
She is real
news.
cerebral.
She does, hears it about on the news like that. You have a M16. Isn't that what killed all these kids in high school? I don't feel safe around that. Get rid of it.
Oh no, it's a kid. You're
Or are you gonna just?
Do you think that a parent of a child who's in law enforcement, their kid is not going to
Do
be
cops
educated?
take their guns home?
They have
Or do they
guns.
check it in somewhere?
No, they
There's like a
have to-
lobby.
No, dog. Even when you're fucking off duty, you're still a cop. You still can fucking save something or help someone.
So they get to carry their guns around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Personal carry.
Mhm.
they got concealed weapons?
Yeah,
yeah.
They get
CCW,
concealed
like
permits?
They're
Salad.
cops.
They can buy any weapon they want because they're cops.
Any weapon?
Yeah, I don't. That's
Can they get a tank?
That'd be high. You seen that guy that fucking stole a tank?
Or is tank a vehicle and not a weapon?
I mean,
You can drive a
Both.
tank. It's legally, you can legally do it. It just can't be all like war ready.
Yeah.
And you have to alter the vehicle so it can drive on the roads.
So if you get a tank scrap and if you make it street ready, but just not war ready, that could be your main whip?
yes.
I mean, he's gonna be wasting a lot of gas.
That's a shitload of gas, dude.
How fast is it going to
It's like a huge ass RV. Like,
Facts. What license
even
do you need to
heavier.
have to drive a tank? A Class B? Class A?
It's
I
regular
don't know.
license.
Shut up.
nah, I don't think it'd be regular.
There's no
Yeah.
fucking way it's a regular
No way
license.
It's just a
Fucking
little
regular.
regular license.
No, it's gotta be a baby tank then.
Okay, it's a tank. Who cares?
Nah, cause like a big, fully
like
loaded
metal
tank.
slug?
Yeah,
That'd be high.
it can have. That's sick, boy.
Yeah, it just can't have any functioning weapons on it.
See, your intentions or your it's based on your opinion is based on your point of view.
Oh, I'm just like, what
and your
ifs?
parents
Because of-
and
No,
your
no, I'm
children
just
don't
saying,
ever
what ifs?
agree. They don't have to agree. No parent's gonna be like, oh, you don't like guns? I'm gonna get rid of everything that I fucking like because
No, you're the
you,
parent, bro.
yeah, you're the
Like,
parent.
fuck you.
If they want to grow up and have their own house and have fucking no guns, that's their shit.
That's the kind of parent you're gonna be. Then.
That's every parent. I don't think a parent's gonna be like, oh fuck, I like guns. Oh, I'm just gonna be like,
You know, just like when you were a kid, your parents were like, you should
But no, wait. Didn't
And
you,
you were like, I'm not going to exercise out of spite.
wait.
yeah.
Didn't you
like that.
Didn't you make your parents fire their gardeners because you hated Mexicans?
What are you talking about?
You're like, Daddy, I don't trust them.
Then he had a little episode. He said, I'm not your fucking gardener.
They're like, all right, fine, you do it.
Hey, I have a gardener, so I'm cool.
You have a garden? Oh, yeah, that's right. You said
Yeah.
you have a gardener, right? Someone's got to employ him.
Never been
No,
against it.
I'm calling ice on your property.
Well, no, I mean,
NoNamers.
I'm talking about divisive shit, like guns becoming more and more divisive, and like kids are getting more.
Yeah, but a
stand on it.
parent's like a child is not gonna have control whatever the fuck. The
Yeah, I'm not
parent's gonna
telling them
do.
like I'm not telling you like they're gonna be like I want
Like
to
I'm sure he'd be bummed out that his kid is not into like
I want to
guns
eat
like
cake
he is,
for
but
dinner.
it's not gonna fucking like. That's what he's saying before. Like the kid's gonna develop their own opinions and shit,
Uh-huh.
but it's not gonna change his shit.
Just would you at least hide the guns,
You have to. Have
or would
them
you
with
just
the gun
lie to her
lock,
and tell her I don't own
that's-
guns?
That's like firearm safety 101.
Yeah.
Like, why would you leave guns,
Guns
out
out,
open
yeah.
What about
around
someone-
kids?
Someone's trying to rob you, though. Where you can get your gun from?
So you don't have guns laying around the house right now.
Weapons? Like, do I?
Legally, I do not.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, you have
Yeah,
gun
but
locks. You have all
But
that stuff.
in the day that I do have kids, definitely extra precautions. I know,
Yeah.
like he said, like, oh, what if someone does break into my house? Obviously, the last thing I want to do is use a firearm. If I have to,
That's the first thing I want to do.
nah, that would be my last
Your fucking
thing.
bullet straight.
Yeah.
Something else.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
I'm trying to do
How-
some
how-
property damage.
How traumatizing is it going to be for the kid?
Yeah.
When you shoot him? Ah! Daddy, can you read me a bedtime story? Get the fuck up.
Put your head underneath.
Kiss the barrel.
No, I hear you.
Like spring breakers.
I don't know what the fuck I want. Like, I didn't want to talk about guns. I just thought about, like,
Yeah. You don't always share the interests of your parents.
No, they're never.
she has to, dog.
No, it's not. Just because it's your kid, it doesn't mean that they have.
My
to
dad
have
likes to
interest.
talk shit.
How many
I
times
love
have-
to talk shit.
How many times have you taken your dad to the
It can go
movies?
Either way.
To the movie?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I developed my love for the movies because,
Because of your dad?
yeah.
Because your dad's really into
No,
the
because we
theater.
got
Because
to.
it was your
we got
babysitter.
to. No, we got to go to the movies
Because of your dad. Because
because
he
that's
took you.
Yeah, because on his days off when it rained,
Uh-huh.
that was our treat.
Uh-huh.
Like he worked 7 days, so the only days he could get off it was the day that was raining.
Mm-hmm.
So the only days he was really off is when it rained, and he took us to the movies.
But that's
So it
what
was like a
he-
treat. It was like
that's what he likes to do.
no, that's just what he fucking did for us.
Yeah.
So to me, going to the movies is a treat. It's like it's something you get for being good. It's something that you like. It's a prize almost.
So what happens if you have kids and they're blind?
They're blind.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they
You're
got
gonna sit through this
the
movie.
devices
Oh,
to
Yeah,
like it
there's-
tells them like
they
what's
do
going
have-
Or
they
on.
have-
he
do
has
have
some, or he
movies.
has some sort of
Or he just hates movies.
no. He has.
I mean,
some
Art
sort of
hates movies. He likes
mental
TV.
disability or some sort of disability. That
Oh well,
That's
like
not-
ADD. Pump that foot full of Ritalin, dog. You watch this shit, boy. No, I mean if he doesn't like movies, it's. I mean, I think it would suck because that's not one thing we can bond about. But like, bro, I have so many interests.
If he really likes to exercise.
That's the one where it's like,
Hey, he's just gonna carry a whistle and a
Like,
clipboard.
that fool's a gym
Anda,
rat.
amigo.
Or hiking, dog. Just for hiking.
Like, this was like, Dad, let's go for a walk.
yeah, that's the one thing.
I want to be a
Dad, you
ninja
want to go
warrior.
for a quick run, Dad?
I want to be a ninja warrior.
The worst thing about being a dad is doing the chores.
What do you mean?
What's
Being
a
a
white
dad
What do you
board,
think?
dog?
Like taking them to school, dog.
Is that what you're worried about?
Picking them up.
Is
dog.
that what you're worried
Easiest
about?
fucking thing.
You don't hear how fucking crazy he is?
This fool is crazy.
No, it's not the.
This who did
It's
it.
not
all-
that.
This
it's
fool
all
flips
about
out when he has to
Nestor.
wait for
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I don't like waiting for people.
Oh my god.
And it's
that's
like
funny.
it's the easiest thing, but it's like you're gonna do that forever.
Yeah, your parents did. Our parents did. Who cares? What's your point?
Oof. Nah, B. No, I'm like obviously you do it. It's just
Yeah.
It seems like that's like
You're gonna homeschool. This is how you flip shit.
That could be the
dog.
worst possible thing as a parent. I understand.
no,
Yeah, like
no, that's not the worst. Like I'm just thinking out loud. Like he's like, what if, like chores are gonna be extra chorey.
Thinking,
You know
thinking
what I mean?
about what you just mentioned, homeschool. I was just thinking the other day, like, how come in high school they didn't teach us how to, like,
Put a rubber.
401k or
Yeah.
how
Not part of the
to
curriculum.
To how to balance. Yeah.
how to balance a checkbook,
How
how
do
to
you-
pay your
how-
bills,
Well,
how
but,
to.
people don't really balance checkbooks no more, really.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just saying,
Money.
Like grown up shit or money
yeah,
talk.
Yeah,
That's what
Because
economics
public
is.
education, no one has any.
how to do your taxes, how to file tax. Everybody has to file
Yeah.
taxes. So how come they don't do?
What do you mean no one balances a checkbook anymore?
They still do.
Do you fucking balance your bank account?
Yeah.
online.
It's to make
But
sure.
you're not really out here doing like the paper, like doing the math on
But
your.
it's still the
You
same
set a
concept.
budget. You set a
That's what I'm
budget,
saying, like-
and then you cover
To
your
make sure-
expenses.
So, yeah.
You
They-
know how much you're gonna
they-
have next month. or something.
They showed you how to make an Expo spreadsheet.
Yeah, in at least in ours, it was a health class. That's when we
No, life
studies or
life
some
studies.
shit.
Home
yeah.
ec is like what? Good cooking or
No, it was
Oh,
called
we
like
didn't,
life. It was
we
called
didn't take
life
those
study.
faggot shit.
No.
Nah.
It was called life study, and they gave you like
life skills.
Life skills.
life skills.
You do a rest.
I don't know.
Grasping at straws.
I remember I had it with Mr. Kravitz or something like
We
that.
had it together.
Did you
we-
guys
yeah.
do the whole carry the doll? The
No, we didn't have it together.
the
No.
baby stuff?
No.
I didn't have to carry the
They-
doll.
Arthur couldn't carry the dog. He fucked it.
I'm gonna
I took health skills in summer school.
Oh, you did?
Nah, it was terrible compared to like the shit.
Nah,
you did.
Life skills was
Yeah.
fun for me. Like that was a
It
cool.
wasn't really a class.
He was a young teacher,
Nah, I had Mr.
and that fool
Kravitz.
would always
I
ask
didn't
us.
have that food, but I went to that class for the last day of school because they were showing movies there.
I brought a movie and he was showing Mallrats because I had it in my
They
backpack.
put on Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, no, the one I had was Mr. Kravitz. He was an older.
And we used to go watch Chappelle's show season 1 and 2 on his class too.
Private school or public school?
You were a private school rat.
I mean, I didn't have none of that. Like no
Yeah,
home
no
ec,
preferences?
no, like carrying the baby doll, none of that stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
no. Are you gonna?
Oh no, but are you leaning towards more
Private
private
school
school or actual
public?
public school?
I'm leaning for whenever I have kids. I want to say whatever's best education.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's some good
Home
public
school?
schools,
Yeah.
and there's some exceptional private.
What
schools.
about
Modern day.
religious-based schools? Like Art went to a religious-based
Your
school.
sister?
And that fool turned out he was flip mode, bro.
Your sister went to a Catholic school
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
right?
So did he.
He did too.
Oh, that's right.
I do. You know. I was just talking to
I
I was
liked it.
talking
It
to
was
my
small
friend about
classes.
this.
It was like it
no,
was dope.
the way I see it is,
You've never been right though. fool.
like
They
your
fucking twisted you up.
life morals.
Is it?
They
But you get that from public school too.
Dude, when there's 40 fucking people in
Nah.
classroom trying to teach
When
you-
you're doing first grade and
Dog,
second
when
grade,
you and your
at the
homies are
same
beating
level,
down
like,
the retard, you don't think you get some fucking morals, bro? Like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this shit. You play fucking hide the penis with the retards, bro?
Oh my god!
I'm kidding. Because yesterday, we were at Juan's house, and we just kept talking about stories about our middle school with his sister, and like how shit's still crazy. People are still doing meth.
Dude, it's a bunch of horned up teenagers. Like they're home.
People doing meth. People are fucking.
Yeah.
People are doing crazy shit. But this shit's happening at the private schools too. Ask this fool. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the
It
difference?
wasn't never mad. I most of it was weed.
No one was telling
At
you
our
about
school,
it, bro.
It was weed.
Modern
They're like,
day.
that's a little narc right there, bro.
Yeah.
Little
Little narco?
Well, I was just like, what are the pluses about a private school? Small classes?
That's Arthur right there.
And you
brother.
get the teachers back to back. Like, no, the main
Don't
reason
they beat
no.
you and shit? The
No,
nuns?
they never. What the fuck?
You said
What's
the nuns spanked you, right?
Never.
But they pulled his hair too. That's
What are you
They
talking
threatened your
about?
ass, though. You were
No.
scared. You walked around in eggshells over there. Fuck.
What are you talking about?
When you went to public school, you're like, oh, it's such a relief. I'm not afraid for my life.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They kept swinging at you.
The
They kept
nuns
saying,
just
like,
taking
super
swings.
flinching pussy.
Give me
Nah,
the
dude.
Bible fool before I get upset.
The reason private schools is because their kindergarten goes the whole fucking 8 hours. So it's beneficial for parents. And then the thing is, it's hard for you to like be like, okay, well, you're taking classes with these kids, you're seeing the development of your child, and you're like, well, now they're in first grade. Now, am I going to switch them out of public school? Because I did public school for maybe a week. And I was in second grade, and they put me in class with first graders and second grade, half and half.
Yeah, I was in one of those.
And my parents were like, nah, fuck this. They were like, because I showed up with homework, and the teacher only gave us homework for first graders. So they were like,
but
fuck
this, they don't know you, so they're
No,
still
yeah,
testing
exactly. So they don't know where I was
They're
at.
at.
But they were
so
just.
they're like, oh, he's probably slow.
I showed up, yeah. He's probably
No, give it a few weeks, and they see that you're not. They're gonna bump you up.
All I knew is that I showed up with that homework, and my parents saw that homework, and they were like, fuck this.
Your parents were also in a place where they could afford it.
Not yet. Not
yet?
No. My dad didn't start making money till probably 8th.
But are your parents
My
hardcore
eighth
Catholic? Like card-carrying Catholic, where they wanted you to
No, that wasn't the case. Like I
They
said,
really
the
wanted you to have
His
better
dad's a
schooling?
freak.
The reason I got it is because both my parents were working, and the kindergarten service that they had went 8 hours.
Because pre-K is only 4 hours over here.
Pre-K, and all that shit is only 4 hours.
Drop a month and then
So I was in school for 8 hours. But the thing is that.
But then
you're
now
a kid,
you had homies. And
now
shit.
you have friends, and then like, oh well, like I said, I did first grade there, and then they were like, oh well, let's test the idea of public school, and because I live closer to a public school, I live right there
You
next
live right
to
there.
El Sereno.
Big Sereno, yeah.
I think they taught me how to read till I was in the 2nd grade.
Read?
Yeah.
Till the second
In the
grade?
1st grade,
No.
they didn't do any shit like that.
What the fuck?
Like, not even little words like apple and
In kindergarten, I was learning that shit.
reading, yes.
Well, I took kindergarten here. And when I went to 1st grade over there, I don't think they taught us how to read. Because there'd be kids reading, I was like, oh, it's high, bro. I didn't know how to read, bro.
What the fuck?
You didn't know how to write your name by 1st grade?
like I
I know how to
said,
write my name.
But you didn't know how to write, like
Like
read?
read books, fool. Like read book. Like
yeah.
you could be like that's an A for apple, because they say it so much, you fucking know.
Damn.
That, all right.
'Cause like-
Well,
like I
maybe
said-
you went to a twisted ass school.
Because like I said,
Harrison, no?
I tried second grade at a public school. I only lasted there a week. Because like I said, my parents saw the homework, and they're like, what do you mean you're with first graders? And they're like, oh, well, it's the second
I
grade,
think
first
that's where
grade
they put
class.
me in 2nd grade. I think that's where they put me in a 1st/2nd grade class.
They didn't know you though, right? Or because you didn't know how to read.
No, I'd gone there in the 1st grade.
You had gone there in the
there's
first
not enough
grade.
fucking room.
No, yeah.
There's
so-
not enough room in the public school.
Wow.
See,
So-
I
so
always got
that's-
sent up.
No,
I was in the first and I was
yeah,
in the
but you
second.
started off with like kindergarten
Then.
and everything. Like I said, I came from a Catholic
So
school.
they already knew I was
it's
advanced.
in second grade.
Yeah.
Then
in
I learned
second
how
grade.
to read quick, fool, so they were like, oh, this was fast.
So they moved you up.
Then I got tested, and they said, oh, this was gifted. Fool.
Yeah, but like I said, I lasted a week there. I showed them the homework that
No,
they
that
had
was in the
given
3rd
me.
grade, actually. That they,
3rd grade.
See, but every time
That's
you showed
because
up to a new school, you were always like, "Nah, I'm better than this shit. Give me the better books."
Dude, I had homework for first graders. The teachers were already gonna split time. They had already said in the syllabus.
Right.
1 week was gonna be first graders. Second week was gonna be second graders.
was reading syllabus.
This was already with the syllabus.
What's your syllabus here, man?
I've already read To Kill a Mockingbird.
What's the curriculum here?
This syllabus seems.
I'm not saying public school's perfect, but it gives you an edge, dog. I
That's-
always felt like the fools that
Yeah,
went to
I-
private school are ninnies.
Hey, I'm a ninny, dog.
It's like unless you've over here done glass or smoked a pea dog by middle school, like.
Nah. Like I said, the worst thing at
But
our
you
school,
had some gang shit already in the middle. Like
Our
people
worst
were
thing-
burning people, bro.
Yeah, our worst thing was, like I said, weed. Like around 8th grade, 7th, 8th
Yeah,
grade.
but everyone like tries to mess around with weed.
But
like
that was the worst thing that that was at our school.
I remember one time the homie who used to be a drug dealer in middle school gave me seeds to grow weed.
Uh-huh.
And I told Adrian, hey, you eat one and I'll eat one. Let's see what happens. And we both ate like stems and fucking little seeds of weed.
Uh-huh.
And Adrian like, you feel anything? Me neither, bro. No, he didn't get off of
I got
that.
high in the 8th grade, dog.
Oh.
I was like, fuck it, dog. The homie had some weed. So you want to smoke weed? I was like, yeah, dog.
Yeah. Adrian's always been more adventurous than me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because your brother's a good time, bro.
You
You're a little ninny, fool.
I
should have went to
am.
private school, dog.
Hey, but are you guys excited for Laughlin?
Hell yeah.
Well, I thought it'd be uncles. I was like, hell
I was a lot more
yeah,
excited
boy.
when I didn't have to spend that much on my car. But I'm still excited. I'm still hyped about
Sugar
it.
Ray?
Dude, Sugar Ray.
You got
He's
canceled.
out there?
Oh, I got
No.
No, I'm
canceled.
just kidding.
I'm like, that's the main reason I agree.
Forget about
That
ticket.
shit would have been high.
Well, it's happening in
Are you
Pasadena.
going too?
Eric wants to
No,
go.
Three of us.
Laughlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you think this changed for?
Every morning there's a halo.
Me and Adrian were the ones that told Caesar, let's go anyways.
Yeah. I was like,
Because Caesar's like, oh, the other group's not going. And I was like, fuck the other group. The other group
Sounds a
just
lot better now.
holds us back anyway.
You bought the float already?
yeah.
He bought an 8-man float.
Yeah, it's only 5.
It's the same one that we took the time with your sister.
Sisters.
It's only
Yeah.
5 or 6 of us.
The one that had the little lawn chairs in the back and then the pits.
That
Yeah.
was cool. Like, that's
Yeah.
just like, You chilling, you can lay out, and then you
Yeah.
get tired, you get sunburned, and like go
No
sit
disrespect.
down,
Well, why are you taking your girl? Like, just to take her on a vacation?
Hey,
or-
like, does she know what she's getting into?
yeah. Like, have you told her like
It'll
what
be
it is?
fun. Like,
I'm like,
No, but does she like?
I was skeptical.
No,
about it.
but
Like,
she's met Adrian. But has she met 85? Has she met Ocho Cinco?
dog. I don't.
85 ain't gonna come out.
Oh,
You don't think
85's coming out. Yeah.
Let's be real. Let's be real. 85 is gonna be like 40, 42 and a half.
I'm gonna go a hundo, fam.
Yeah.
I think once you're there,
yeah,
You're not calling like
yeah.
That is true, dog. I had 2-3 beer bombs.
it's like she's
And over
never
there, like,
seen you like that.
You just keep drinking because
It's
you're
hot.
so dehydrated. Like you just sweat it out. You just
I drank, but I didn't drink too much, and I had fun just going down the.
She's
fucking
gonna see
river.
a side of you she's never met.
You better meet him. I mean,
She's gonna
Yeah.
see a side of your homie she's never met.
she's met Juan, bro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Juan below. I already might whip his little dick out.
Show me your monster. I mean, fuck
She
it.
seen me drunk the one time at the pool, so.
I don't know. This shirt is gonna be speaking volumes for me.
Fucking Juan's gonna be fingering old ladies.
You gotta hit the vulva.
you guys gotta get like a waterproof camera, like,
Yeah, I think she's bringing one.
yeah.
I think
Like a
Arthur has one
GoPro
too.
or
I have the
something.
GoPro.
Arthur has a GoPro too.
GoPro, but that shit. Dog, I want to see videos, bro.
On
Are
your
you guys
head.
taking beads or what?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
also have a strict rule: your girl can't take beads, except beads, right?
What?
This was not when in Rome, though. For not like like other cats, they don't give a fuck. They're comfortable. Show your titties. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They just like nah.
We in Laughlin, man. What
Are
are the times
my
are you gonna pop them out?
He just pops the shit. Now we're floating down this river, bro. Alright, but you don't know how to swim. I don't give a fuck. I'm horny, bro.
That starts fucking the float.
That's how it gets the whole
One of those cozies.
I'm horned up, bro.
I'm showing you I'm a monster.
That fool brings a floaty. The ones you wear on your arm, he just loops it up. Hey, yo, boy, a savage though.
You're a monster.
Nah, you sure this is a warm up?
I mean, has she ever partied in that type of
she
environment?
doesn't drink that much. She's a smoker.
No, it's probably be her first time party.
She's a smoker and religious, boy.
Because
Nah,
that's
but
just like some girls gone wild shit.
No,
dog.
but
like,
Is
it?
it's fun. I feel like a stoner will have fun on that shit.
I told her what it is. I'm like, I told her you want to come. This is.
We're doing lines, hard lines.
Yeah, not a stoner atmosphere. I mean, because if you
Just
pass out
floating
on
down the river, like
you're gonna get sunburned.
If you're fucking
bro.
high as fuck and you can't
Nah.
get off that raft when you
Yeah.
on your checkpoint, it's a
Yeah.
raft.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's funny though.
You just end up fucking in the
I'm
Colorado
still
River.
damaged, though.
You listen to him, Dick. You don't even need to apply that.
No, I
bro.
was good. I was good until we had a walk, and I sweat. Like you see where the lines are because of the fucking vest. I was sweating off all the fucking.
No, that shit was. Well, you were on the same bus, right? With no AC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're all
Not only was the walk fucked up,
It was
but
bad, dude.
yeah.
It took a while for me to forget how bad that trip, that little section was, because it was fun. That fucking once we got in the water and we started going down the thing, it was fun.
Hell yeah.
I was having fun.
Hells yeah.
Wait,
But once I kept saying, "Yo,"
That's what I'm saying.
when
like,
are we stopping? When are we stopping?
Does she know
Yeah.
that? Does she know how to like pace herself for a 12-hour day of drinking
She doesn't
in the
drink.
sun?
Nah, fam.
is she gonna be sober?
Nah. Oh, she is.
She's gonna sober it?
That's what she said.
That's gonna be fun. If
No.
you're sober, taking care of 3 drunk assholes.
Okay, I didn't drink that much. I was pretty sober when I had fun on that
This
trip.
was not ripping.
That's just-
I wasn't gonna get blasted because I didn't know how to swim.
when you're
My
stoned,
first time there, I was like, "Hey, yo, I gotta keep some of my senses." That's why I was the only one panicking when I was like, "Hey, when are we getting off? When are we getting off?"
I
The whole
just chucked.
party?
I just chucked it up to what happens happens.
We drank 2 30-packs. We were getting into the third 30-pack for the day.
but when you're stone cold
I had
sober,
homies crying for me, dog.
share a tear for me, boy.
I
Yeah.
gotta fucking walk with some nigga that was crying, bro. It's like,
But when you're
this was
stone
a
cold
maybe,
sober, it's different when like people are drinking in the car while the drive up there. And
Well, I'm not
People-
gonna be, dude. Look at me. I'm not a heavy drinker. Like, let's be real.
but
Oh, you're
party
heavy
out
for
comes
both.
out.
I'm heavy. I ain't no drinker.
But different. There's a difference when party out. Bro art comes out.
Bro art
He
takes
has
a lot to coax out.
He is gonna coke out. You know what I mean?
It's a level of comfort that I probably won't have.
Because she's there.
No, just because like I remember what happened
Oh, like,
last
So
time.
is DJ Chino gonna be your supplier, or what? Bringing the party favors, or what?
Well, that fool's a supplier.
That was a
That fool,
banana.
what's up, fool?
The Banet?
Thomas with a little 8-ball.
Tell him I want him to DJ.
We want to play a little bit of billiards, fool.
Little billiards?
A little corner pocket, fool.
It,
An 8-ball strain.
it's gonna be a fun trip.
Yeah.
At least that's what we're hoping for.
I wish I could go.
Why can't you?
It should be fun.
So why can't you go, bro?
I'm out of commission, dog.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gotta take a couple time off.
Yeah, my calendar's booked already for those
Yeah.
weekends.
For the next 18 years?
No, I mean,
Except every other weekend.
Hey.
yeah.
Because Saturday's for the boys, man.
Yeah.
Are you going to the UCLA? I remember you're like, I'm going to go to the UCLA.
so,
We're going to the UCLA USC game.
Yeah.
I'm bringing the
Yeah.
fucking the
Playpen?
shit, the playpen, so she's good with it.
Yeah, get some.
Nah, but she's gonna have her own tent. What the fuck? He's gonna bring a tent for
We're
her.
gonna dress her up like a bear, fool.
Yeah.
Nah, it's too
If
hot.
you guys,
it's too
if
hot.
you guys do not get fucking females with that,
See,
you guys
his
pussies,
theory
bro.
is that you can pull more chicks if you have a baby. Is that true?
That's facts.
yeah.
You think so?
You want to see Adrian's girl?
A
yesterday?
new. No, well, she looked at the baby, but she wasn't like.
She was again like, when's mine coming?
She wasn't doing that. You kept saying like Adrian wants one. When you gonna give Adrian a baby? I was like, yo,
Check your condoms, bro, before you use
Savagery,
them,
dog.
I bring
It
my
was a
own,
setup.
bro. I bring my own for the same reason.
I was dying, fool. I was like, Dick Adrian wants a baby. Adrian's face was like, that's not even funny, dog.
Adrian's like,
What are you doing right now?
no.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that shit was the funniest shit, fam. That fool looked mad uncomfortable,
I
fam.
was.
It wasn't with the noise.
And then he was just like, try not to look at her holding the baby. fam.
Avoid the noise, bro.
Babies are mad cute though, B.
They
Like
are.
you can't
That's why you gotta have a baby. Fool. She
help
wants a
but see a baby and then like, damn, I want one.
I don't want one. I don't
But then
see
starts crying and like people gotta change the shit. Like,
it.
ooh,
Exactly. It's a 24-hour job.
Yep.
facts. Have you been practicing? I don't do the whole diaper thing.
No,
not
why
that
would I need
hard.
to practice?
You're not gonna do it. It's a female show. You're 50s with it, bro. I like it. So I respect that. Man.
Not that hard to change a diaper, dude.
Yeah.
Some
Just pull
people,
the tabs and
Yeah.
some
It's like the
people.
easiest
It's not.
thing to
It's
do.
not like where it's the old school. Where you're
I'm
using
going by the
cloth and
movies,
you're
man. You know, like
tying,
movies, TV
It's
shows.
literally
Like
just like plug and play. Like
they do montages of the men learning how to
You
do
wipe
it.
the baby.
just make sure you wipe the baby. That's the one rule. Like you don't
You
want to
wipe
get
the
them
baby.
rash.
front to back or back to front.
you wipe the baby.
Why would you do from
What?
back to front? Why?
Novices, fun.
What?
Front to back or back to front.
Is that how you wipe?
Nah, B. No, I'm asking like
It was like this.
novices.
Just rubbing it on his nuts.
You're a homeowner, Felipe. Would you install a bidet at your house? How do you feel about bidets?
Yeah.
This would be
Yeah.
dope, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Loki, I got a ghetto
On
bidet at
my
my house.
personal
dog.
preference-
Shut the fuck up. You just
Hey.
spray yourself with the hose?
You run the sink, dog. You close the tab on the sink. Since it's right there, dog. You get the tissue. You tap it.
Oh.
Yo,
But this is more like
That's
a
ghetto
wet wipe.
bidet.
I
That's
use
the bidet,
wipies.
bro.
I use
Wipies?
wipies.
Wipers
yeah.
are better.
I can't use
But
wiping.
isn't wipies like bad for the
Because-
plumbing?
Yeah, because my
Flushable?
system's old enough, and
If
even
you
they say
flush,
flushable,
man. Yeah.
you have to find the legit flushable because there's some that don't flush. Because I had it like maybe 3 years ago, I was using the
But don't you have a-
technically flushable one.
You have a septic tank though, right?
No, I don't have a septic tank, bro.
Your shit don't overflow, done.
Nah.
All right, I
So-
thought you were like the old days.
No, it's an old pipe, old system. It's got a lot of copper in it.
Yeah.
But The system
No,
can't
for-
handle even the flushable ones.
For drain, it's not copper, bro. It's either clay or PVC.
Or whatever, the one
Yeah.
the
Get schooled, homie.
homeowner knowledge, bro.
I think we do have copper though. In the 60s they used copper.
Get schooled, bro. Back to
it's
you.
cast iron.
Cast iron,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. Cast iron.
He got you again. He couldn't let it go. Fool.
Cast iron.
Yeah,
That's what we have, cast
Yeah.
iron. But basically that's
I heard
the
them
thing.
baby wipes ain't good for you, boy.
Why?
For the house. Yeah,
The
for the
house?
pipes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean
easier.
that's but
Yeah.
like I mean, luckily the way my restroom's set up, it's connected to the
Shit's
main
mad
main
easy to
drain line
work
right
with.
there.
Oh, yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, but yeah, man, no, the bidet.
But
bro, is-
wet. If you just wet toilet paper, it's a little messy.
No, it isn't.
It's too messy. Or you do
it's
you?
because you
you
wipe
don't-
too hard.
Oh,
You
gotta-
wipe
It's a
so-
smooth. It's a
so
smooth
that-
wipe.
It's
So
a smooth.
it's
It's,
like
it's a
you
dab.
rip
It's,
it
it's
or
like
what?
you cleaning, and then you use a secondary
Just to dry it off.
to dry off,
Oh, okay.
and you good.
That's the thing. Like if bidets came with like an air blower,
They do.
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
Some do.
Oh, not the ones I've used.
There's this $700 one on Amazon.
You can find some Japanese ones.
There's
bro.
one that blasts
Yeah.
you from the front and the back,
Uh-huh.
and then there's like multiple settings on those.
So,
So it's like
nuts on it.
a constant stream, a mist. It's three basically
But
like
how
hard,
like
mid,
if,
and
if like your genitals and dick is in the front, how is it supposed to reach like your anus? Like
bro, I've never used one. I just I've seen the instruction videos and I'm kind of like
all that shit's
interested.
gonna squirt and then it's gonna fucking go out.
Well, when
Like,
They
you
have
sit down,
animations,
the
it's not
cheeks
like-
spread, bro.
I know, but like your package is in there for and it's.
Yeah, you get what you're afraid of dry nuts, like.
I'm saying, do you gotta hold like your balls?
You still
up?
gotta dry
You
up.
gotta hold your balls up and your
No,
dick.
no,
You
they
still
don't-
got a wipe, dog. It doesn't do everything.
Oh, okay.
You gotta wipe.
Yeah, you still gotta
You
wipe.
Still gotta wipe.
And there's some that they have the air ventilation, and you could do the warm air, cold
It's one
air.
that sprays you.
The
Yeah,
Japanese
yeah.
ones are the ones that are
straight on
crazy.
spray.
Like it's a whole fucking like iPhone, like an iPad connected to the right here to the side of your seat. And
Oh, shit.
it's the Tesla of toilets. Fool.
Yeah.
So now you know you gotta get one.
Oh,
Fool.
man.
Put that shit on autopilot. Fool.
I don't know if your toilet's close enough to your sink, dog.
Yeah, right there.
Low key.
The ghetto bidet.
Yup.
Fuck it, dog, for extra cleanliness. Fool.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I could get like my dad on board. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's homophobic. I feel like older
What do you
cats wouldn't want to get
White.
their butt sprayed like that. I just feel like they'd be weirded out by it.
I mean, you could have it there. They don't have to use it.
Yeah.
Hey, is this a little sink right here or what? fool? It's a sink for kids? No facts. Because I asked my mom, like, would you use a bidet? She's like, nah, it's weird. I'm like, why is it
Teach his
weird?
own.
Like,
You
French
smell less.
French people, you know what I
I
mean?
make homemade wipies.
Homemade wipe? Well, I mean, you have to.
But you can't use no one ply shit. Like you gotta.
Oh,
use
no, one
a
ply will
legit-
get destroyed.
yeah,
fool.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
get,
yeah. You gotta get legit
double
toilet
ply.
paper. You gotta get legit toilet
Costco
paper.
brand at
So it
least.
works, yeah.
Or just poop right, fool.
One clean poop.
You just close it right, fool.
Dog, you got a shag carpet back there, dog. You gotta fucking, you gotta use techniques, bro.
Yeah, you're hairy. Though.
I'm hairy as fuck, dog.
You get little dingleberries.
Yeah.
That's why you need a partner for someone like you need to shave my,
Someone wipe me.
not wipe you, shave you down, fool.
I've thought about that. Like
To
I
nair
mean,
yourself?
No, like to groom like my butthole. Like I don't know. Like I've thought about it, but then I'm like, I don't know how
I
would
tried
feel,
it, but
like,
it's itchy as fuck.
like me doing it myself. I feel like I'd
Yeah,
cut
fuck
myself.
that,
Like
dog.
Right? I feel like it's dangerous to be like,
it's
Nah,
Just use a mirror.
it's tough. It's not worth the time, honestly.
yeah.
Or just go to those little salons. Fool.
Yeah, I'll be
How
down.
much? How much
no
are they?
way.
Get
How
a,
much are they?
beehole
A
cleaner?
Brazilian?
Yeah.
A
You
bleacher?
guys should ask Jasmine next time she's on.
I don't. Do they have someone just for butts?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember one of my friends
Manscaping's a real
Yeah.
thing.
No,
bro.
I believe you. I don't doubt it.
like the bleaching the asshole thing too.
I wouldn't bleach it.
I'm just like, yo,
But that's just to look
I'm
good.
brown and proud.
for the mass eaters or what?
Yeah.
You gotta get your moosey right.
The music's gotta be right and looking good.
I got brown pride, bro.
You gotta clean your moosey out. Fool.
You've shaved your butt?
Yeah.
It was itchy?
Yeah, it's itchy as fuck, dog.
That used to be out and about.
Why don't you do like a home waxing?
I wouldn't
It
do
hurt.
waxing.
But you'd get a cleaner, smoother
Yeah, I guess.
butt.
The homie told me you could try to nair it, but I'm like, I don't trust chemicals. like
Nair?
that.
In your
Yeah.
butt? Nah.
Yeah.
You got your whole buttholes burning?
He was a swimmer, so he would nair his whole fucking body. I also think he was a little, gay.
Fugats? Little fanu?
To each his own.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I never tried nair.
Nah, it's not on your dick.
Well, no, I'm talking about the butt, dog.
Oh, I thought he did the whole thing. He just...
Well, he did his legs.
Who's putting there on their dick? Fuck?
Yeah.
I thought
What
even
the
hit...
fuck are you talking?
Who's got hair on their dick?
Are you starting a new challenge? A new online challenge?
Nair the dick off.
Nair the dirt.
What the fuck?
Hold on, his nutsack.
There's a dick hairs like that.
His whole pubic section gone with Nair.
Holy shit.
It was like rubbing Nair on their shit. Bro.
Swimmers, apparently.
No. He used it on his legs and his ass.
So, pubes don't hold you back?
Well, he could shave those. Like,
Oh.
I got some news. I do have some news.
You having a kid? no. I thought finally at the end of the episode he's gonna come clean.
I'm gonna go to the Rams Houston game
oh shit.
In Houston?
in Mexico.
Oh shit!
Oh,
November,
snap.
baby. Oh, it's
Kansas
Kansas City.
City.
Kansas-
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah,
DF,
my
right?
bad. Yeah.
That's crazy.
How'd that come
Because,
about? You just
The guy that I went half season with,
Uh-huh.
because this
They offered him.
Yeah, they offered him, and I'm like, yo, hey. So as soon as they become available,
Let
they'll
me know.
give me seating prices and
That's
we'll
what's
get a
up.
package. Like they have a fan fest over there, and it's all included with the seats. So I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. And then I'm gonna go out there, and my cousin's gonna meet us out there, and she's taking care of all the rooming,
The
and all
rooming
that.
in the house. Yeah. That's what's up.
damn.
'Cause I don't know, bro. Like you guys' adventure in Styles, that shit sound dope, bro.
The Guadalajara one?
Yeah.
It was high,
Did you invite him to the Guadalajara one though?
Yeah.
Oh, then no invite then. No.
I was invited. I didn't say anything.
My dad invited me, so.
And I was
You
invited.
guys are going to that Raider game in Oakland, huh?
Yeah. No him.
He was invited. He just didn't want to buy his tickets.
He lagged it on the tickets.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
Then they got expensive, and then these fools looked for the hotels, and up there, this is where pricey, bro.
Yeah.
Frisco? They're saying a family that makes 110 grand is under the poverty level in Frisco. They if you make 110 grand, you could still get Section 8 housing.
Yo, but if we would have went to get the in-laws, they have the toy hauler.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
we
you had
would've-
I
we
thought you
would've-
knew someone up
We
there.
would
I
have
was like,
we would have
shit.
camped. We could have hit up our cousin too, Michael.
Mike.
Yeah. He's always said the house is there if you guys ever come up and you guys want to crash here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Hit him up.
If you go to Salita's graduation thing for them, he might be there.
Oh, that's the 16th, or when is it?
It's this month. This month sometime, right?
Well,
You're the ones-
they'll be there on Saturday.
Hey, dog.
That's when you trying to connect. That Saturday for
Yeah.
make little connections. fool.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going. You just keep saying I'm going to Frisco. I don't know where I'm staying at though.
It's like a fucking cool place to stay. We'll pay. It don't matter.
You Airbnb
Or
or,
yeah,
Nothing's on
ask
Airbnb,
him, ask him like, hey, where do you recommend we stay at?
Yeah,
or
because
stuff
I mean,
like
dude, the game.
or like what to do? Like, hey, what should we do when we're out there? Like,
That fish. I would just want to go to the
Fisherman's Wharf?
Alcatraz.
oh,
At
isn't
night,
that
though.
Seattle where they
At
throw the
night,
fish at you?
though.
when
I wanna
you
get-
catch it?
I want to get mad faded and go to Alcatraz. Fool.
But at night,
But they don't.
That
don't-
seems high,
You don't
fool, I wanna
dunk in the
freak out.
prison.
Yeah,
like,
you do at night. They do.
Yeah?
There's a fucking thing they let you fucking
A
walk
tour?
around. I'm like, I might be shit.
The Rock.
But fucking.
Hey, I'm swimming it back, dog.
We don't even go on a tour. We just take a little boat out there. Fool. I mean, it's a federal crime, fool, but it's
Yeah.
high.
A
fool.
wave runner.
It's a
huh?
federal crime to go into Alcatraz.
Screw the boat, fool.
Well, I guess it is like a monument.
Is it? Fucking prison.
Well, he said it was a federal crime. I
Try
don't
it.
know.
Trespass on Alcatraz.
Did you see that French gangster that escaped prison in a fucking helicopter?
Yeah,
I thought that was high. That's on some Bond shit.
Yeah.
So that's the news, then?
We're
No
looking
other
at
news you
Castro.
want to talk about before we end the pod?
Yeah, that's it, bro.
That's what's
Well,
up.
congratulations, my
You
guy.
gonna buy your Rams fan? I mean, your Rams t-shirt? Your jersey?
Jersey?
Yeah, I have one.
Who's your what team?
Just a
what
regular
was the
jersey?
name? Quick.
I might get Johnny Hecker's jersey.
The punter?
The punter?
That'd be hype.
Because he has Aaron Donald, and I want to steal the Aaron Donald.
You could get the Donald.
Because that's his boy, and I want to look better than him.
I don't even remember what jersey I have. I know I
Todd
have
Gurley?
Rams.
It could
No,
just
no,
be a
no,
regular
no,
blank
no, no.
jersey.
Blank?
I think I have a Todd Gurley jersey.
So I think I might give
nah.
Marcus Peters, though.
There's only one here with 1 year. I don't know.
You know you're gonna see LeBron jerseys all over LA now.
Oh, most
Because I want to
dead.
get a girly
That's
one.
kinda-
They're already sold out on the news. They've been selling like crazy. The
I was
pre-orders.
trying to get one.
Huh?
The
They're
pre-orders are fucking
$25,
crazy.
I could get you
For the
some,
jersey?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need a LeBron
The
jersey, let me
Louis
know.
Vuitton?
I want a real one, though.
Yeah.
It's a Fanuc one. Who gives a shit?
I don't fuck with Fanuc shit, man.
People ain't gonna know from.
I don't know if that's what
Okay,
matters.
but are you going only for like the weekend and flying back, or are you gonna go for a
Yeah,
week?
yeah.
The weekend.
The weekend.
That's
Party
what's up.
mode, fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go hard, go home.
That's what's up. We're gonna end it right there, right?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. If you know Felipe's social media, hit him up, congratulate him on his tickets to the Houston game and on his Tesla.
Kansas City game.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Well, I just you know what? If you guys want to follow me, I started a new just for my car like a Instagram. It's called Fozzies_el_tres. So if you guys just check me out,
No,
I'll
it followed
post-
that fucking Instagram followed me, and I was like, "What? Who is this?" But then I
Yeah,
seen the
bro.
Tesla. I'm like, "Oh, it's the homie."
Yeah. I'm
So
just
like
posting
you're making
pictures,
like an
all
Instagram
Teslas.
like the way people make Instagram for their dogs.
I guess yeah.
Yeah, so it's
my
like for your
That's
car,
what's
right?
up.
It's just show it off,
Yeah.
and like you get a bunch of followers who also are like Tesla people.
Yeah.
Because you always are like you were like in the car clubs where like all the Honda meetups. Do they have Tesla meetups?
Yeah.
I'm most
yeah.
dead.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Like they meet up at a Best Buy and shit.
No, that's-
That's where people meet
At an
up. But
Apple
like,
store.
but the thing is like car clubs. I like to feel like Tesla is not gonna be like I don't know if it's the same echelon as like
Nah,
Hondas.
them
I
people-
And,
just
like-
I just saw they had a big meetup in the Pomona Auto Speedway like 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Do they provide charge though? How am I gonna get
Hey, how are
that?
we gonna juice back home, boy? That's dope though. I mean, you could go meet up people talking about like, hey, like what's the shit that breaks down? Talk to people, see like if they've done any mods to their shit.
Yeah.
You could mod a fucking Tesla. Why would you want to mod?
I'm pretty sure you
Well-
can mod anything.
Like,
People mod their vapes, huh? Why wouldn't they mod a Tesla?
why
They
would-
could vape the Tesla from the tailpipe. Huh? That doesn't have a tailpipe, does it? It's electric, no
I don't
tailpipe.
know.
No, bro,
Oh, okay.
zero emissions.
Can you vape the Tesla though?
Why would you vape the Tesla?
Why wouldn't you?
Hey,
You
but
gotta
built-in
vape.
vape.
it.
But if you guys bring the TV for the tailgate, y'all, we got a power outlet right there.
You're gonna take a Tesla to tailgate?
We need a
People
power
piss on the whatever car you seen. People, you
Dude,
see
at the
savages.
Dodger game. Also fucking drunk for a piss on a Subaru all over the hood. Dude, I had like
Fuck your all-wheel drive,
I had
homie.
3 tall cans outside and another tall can walking to the stadium and like 3 tall cans in the stadium. So I
Damn.
didn't get pissed.
You need one tall can to drive straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you put in a cup. That's what we're gonna do for love. I want to just buy a cup. So like it's a cup. Like we're not drinking beer. Bro.
My breath doesn't smell like alcohol, officer.
They don't even stop you for shit like that. Like
Nah.
no one's driving. So.
That's Juan. They don't stop you for shit like that.
They don't.
2 years ago,
Not in Laughlin.
around this
Not
time,
a lot for me.
guys. Thank you.
They don't.
Follow Instagram. What was it? Fozzy_el3,
El Tres?
right?
L_3.
Oh.
L_3. And thank you. And we'll see you guys next week. I'm Nestor.
Yeah.
This is Adrian.
And Arthur.
And our guest.
Fozzy.
Chit.
All right, man. Oh, shit.